I'll give you advice. A lot of these guys love talking hitting, the art of hitting. Like Witt loves talking about hitting. Loves just talking about the art of hitting.
That's the thing with Witt.
You can learn. He's gonna be a good coach someday, man. Because like Witt really knows the game.
Yeah, but Witt knows how to hit. That's the thing. That's why he likes talking about hitting.
But he just really knows the game. You know, he just really like enjoys baseball.
He's like on the way that he hits is the way like how Tony Gwynn used to hit.
Yeah. Just a hitter. Believe it or not, Billy Butler used to just he loved talking about the art of hitting. He really enjoyed the art of hitting.
Oh yeah, easily. Let's go advance day. Singer versus Sale, Bing. Let's get into it.
Oh man, it should be good. We need this win. Because, you know why?
Why's that?
Means the Royals are in the World Series.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Means a faux champagne celebration. I wish they did that instead of did the field. I wish they went in there and dunked the as part of the game because they celebrate on the field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting big things today.
Nice, a huge.
I'm expecting showers, champagne showers, dog piles. Bring back those memories of 14 and 15.
You know what's crazy? That the Royals are up 5-5.
Hang on, I'm going to retweet before you start this.
They're up. You can just go ahead and tweet it out.
Yeah, they were down 0-2.
They were down 0-2, but the hitting for Boston still stayed the same. It's just the pitching for Boston's been terrible.
Yeah, it's been rough. And Kansas City did have their number. Was it two? Let's see. What happened in Boston this year? The Royals won 2 of 3. They swept the Red Sox, didn't they?
Swept the Red Sox in Boston.
Or so they won those. They won 2 at home, 5. Yeah, so the Royals have had the Red Sox number this year, actually, with a lot less payroll. There's game 1, 2, 3, 4. See, the first 2 was all about Boston. The game 3 was pivotal because that's where the Royals were down 4-0.
Yep.
Found a way to come back in that game, and since then, they just haven't looked back.
No, they haven't, and it's crazy to think that 6 of the players for Boston they have a over 400 batting average here in the postseason.
Yeah.
They did it all.
Alexander Bogaerts.
They did it all in that Angels game, all the Angels series, and that one game in the wild card, and they did it all in the Astros.
Bogaerts has been good.
Yeah, Bogaerts hit a homer in the first 2 games of this series.
Hunter Dozier's been unreal in this series.
Yeah, he has been. Oh, Marine said, Matt, the repairman is supposed to be there at 8. You know, I hate that about repairmen. Or anybody's like, oh, we'll get your Wi-Fi on. We'll be there between the hours of, say if it was 8 or 12. They'll be there at 12.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm with you. It's 3. Guys, he's 3 hours late.
I would not.
Are you going to be able to, you probably know Jennifer's number or something, able to call her? Or you want to convey this through this game?
It's probably going to be conveyed to the game.
So there's nobody up there watching these games? Because I need to tell Sean what's up.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Sean even has them on. What up, Dirty Sean?
Dirty Sean. Speaking of Sean.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually, if he did. I mean, in the postseason, Sean needs to have him on at the backstop anyway.
He should.
Yeah, he should. He really should.
Sean's a big baseball guy. He can't wait.
I bet he can't
wait till the Royals game Monday night. He's very excited about that. He's been doing sporting too, because he got that partnership with Sporting, where he advertised with them,
which is good.
Sean's not a big soccer guy, but he's like, Sporting was offering a great deal, so.
Hey, money's green.
Money is green. So it was a bad toilet experience sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Eat the wrong food.
Good gosh, we were literally less than 6 minutes into the broadcast, and you've already talked about feces.
Well, at least it wasn't 4 minutes.
You have a good point there.
I mean, it could have been worse.
It did have a good point.
It could have been worse. I could have let off of that.
That's true, you could have.
Welcome to baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about feces. Just kidding. Back to the ball game. This is the ALCS. 2-2 count here. The rookie Brady Singer ended up second in Rookie of the Year this year behind Pat Mahomes. Brady's an interesting story. He's been a full count here. He started off in the bullpen for the Royals and actually picked up the win the first game of the season against Chicago. And then one night in April, and Brady Singer issues a walk there. Then one night in April, Brad Keller had a bad back. Forced to miss the start. Brady Singer started. Looked fantastic. Then had a rough spell, like all rookies do. Then he goes back to Omaha. What was he down there for? A week, 2 weeks, something like that?
I think he was done for 3 starts.
3 starts.
3 starts.
Then we call him right back up. And then he just
takes
off.
Takes right off. Dustin Pedroia, the old man, the oldest active Red Sox. Never met her, I don't think.
I don't think so. Dirty Sean. Actually, it's Big Sean.
Oh, geez. Oh, you're all good, Dirty Sean.
Where were you last night, Dirty Sean?
Well, if you see what he just said, Bink.
Oh.
That ball's in the gap. And Benintendi's going to stay at third, so after a leadoff walk, Pedroia doubles.
Hey, if you're going to Lincoln, you got to eat at Valentino's. Pizza buffet. Well, actually, they might have buffets now with COVID. I don't know, but it's fantastic. Man, Pedroia. What are you supposed to play this year?
I wasn't supposed to play, the old man.
What are you eating for lunch?
What are you going to backstop to eat, or are you kind of... You're not eating fried horse, are you?
Fried horse?
Fried horse.
Listen, I'm going to say queso burger.
Yeah, the queso.
Or the Deckinger's Call.
That queso burger sounds really good. I think it's supposed to rain right now, dude.
Well, I sure thought so when I left last night. It was going to rain. It sure as hell didn't. Because it never rains.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow night during my softball game.
It won't. So, Marine, what are you eating? You have to let us know, so you got 2 morons in suspense.
I won't question that.
Here's our suspense look. 2-1 count here on J.D. Martinez. That's, speaking of guys that have good series, it's a big reason why the Red Sox won the first 2 games of the series. Big reason why they beat the Astros getting into the series. Oh, mac and cheese. From backstop or your own personal mac and cheese? I have found the key, Marine, to good mac and cheese.
Oh, me too.
Trust this. People have tried this. I got my oldest daughter to try it on Thanksgiving, and she gets it every time. JD Martinez will pop this, and Dozier there to make the play. Mac and cheese with buffalo sauce. I'm not kidding you, Kramer. Put some bacon, put a little buffalo sauce on it. Fantastic.
That is cool.
You always ask for buffalo sauce if you get mac and cheese. Dude, it's fantastic.
I'm not a big buffalo sauce type of guy.
You're always kind of weird.
I was optimistic about it, putting on a pizza. Or whatever that was buffalo. What type of sauce was that? The buffalo sauce that was on that pizza we had.
We had buffalo sauce instead of
that. Wasn't bad. But I don't know if I could put that on a mac and cheese. I have a secret combination how I make my mac and cheese. Secret. It tastes so good. I'll have to make it for you sometime. I can't give you.
Can you share the secret?
Nope.
That wouldn't be a secret.
Secret.
Because if you shared it, it would no longer be a secret.
No, it would no longer be a secret, and it tastes fantastic. It's odd too because you wouldn't expect it to be in this mac and cheese.
I won't try it because I like mac and cheese.
We need to fix the camera. I feel like we're slanted, by the way. We're all
I
right.
felt like I'm kind of sitting uphill from me here lately.
Well, I mean,
everything's rolling downhill.
It does. See, look at this printing.
I know.
Look at
Yeah.
it's rolling downhill right now. Pedroia might be scoring on another sac fly. Oh, isn't he getting there?
The Royals down 2-0 here early. Brady Singer, the only nervousness he got was that game 1 against the Yankees earlier this series in the ALDS, but he was able to regroup and get the win. Boy, I'd love to see the Royals put the Red Sox away here so we can get on to the World Series. Don't want to see 7 games because you never know what happens in Game 7.
No, you never know.
Royals do have the upper hand here. Chop the wit quickly over the first base and boom, boom, McBroom. And the Royals out of the inning. But the Red Sox do score 2 here in Game 6. I'm not worried about it because the Royals have been late inning guys.
No, it's like once it hits the 6th inning, there's like a switch that turns on.
Don't count me in the people worried. It's not going to happen. Dirty Sean, you remember everything.
Dirty Sean has ears like a hawk.
You do.
Speaking of ears like a hawk, I think I'm looking at your headphones. The cord looks like it's like wrapped up around your ear. There you go.
By the way, I would like to issue a thank you, and this goes out to all of you. Kramer and I had our high water mark. No, we did not ride through a flood. We had a high water mark on people watching the game last night. We were shocked. 7.2 thousand on Facebook.
It's awesome.
It reached over 31,000 people. And it wasn't for good baseball fans like yourselves.
Helping share it.
Helping share it like you
Pass
do.
it along. Talk
which
about
is
it.
huge when you share it on Facebook.
It's like we want to thank our day oneers on YouTube. We want to thank our Facebook viewers as well. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be happy. Because I know right now, Bink and I are never happy. We're never satisfied. Never satisfied at all. We're like baseball players. We're never satisfied.
0-1's the count.
And we do appreciate anyone and everyone who's helped watch, talk, chat, ask questions wise through this run. As we're going to World Series, baby, hopefully.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jorge.
See, the updated, the Dodgers have beat the Cubs and are advancing into the World Series. I feel like that's happened almost every single year, but the Dodgers usually lose. Oh, and also, what day is the 15th? Is that a Thursday? 15th of October?
I remember the person earlier thinks you're mean.
Yeah.
Just sent me back. I said, oh, and by the way, Kramer doesn't think I'm mean. The response was, he isn't going to say it to your face. Now Kramer's going to go home and say I'm mean. I'm not mean to you, Kramer.
Yeah, you are.
This is all back and forth fun. There's two guys chumming it up watching some ball. You guys think I'm mean to Kramer?
Well, they're going to say yes because, I mean, that's what, they don't see what you do outside.
You know, just for this, I'm making today Kramer Appreciation Day. Even though we've already had it, I'm stamping my approval. Today is Kramer Appreciation Day for 2 games. And he gets free beer later. And he and I are going to dive in this Miller Lite whenever the Royals win the World Series. And even if they don't win the World Series, we're still going to dive in that Miller Lite.
Nope. Jennifer made it for backstop, by the way.
Oh.
Enjoy the food there.
Hey, make sure you ask for Sean to put the game on, Jennifer. He said Cindy's not
good on electronics.
Good with electronics. Sean knows how to do it. Ask for Big Sean, and he'll put it on there for you. I talked to him this morning, and he said he'd put the game on.
Let me know how that mani-pedi goes there, Sean. I'm curious.
Dirty Sean's getting a pedicure. You got to be kidding me.
Dude, you got to have self.
But he's not Dirty Sean.
I mean, well,
pedicured, clean Sean.
Just his toes and fingers and nails won't be dirty anymore.
Please don't put cucumbers on your eyes.
I'll get
Then you've gone too
put
far.
the gringo dip on your face. What's that green stuff they put in their face?
I don't know.
Are you guys going to be listening to the virtual Royals while you're getting your mani-pedis done? I mean, you get it done at 1 o'clock. That's when our second game usually starts. Oh, my fingernails are looking atrocious. Back-to-back hits for the Red Sox with Moreland and Vasquez. Alex Verdugo now batting.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 99, Alex.
Oh, sweet. Sean's putting the game on now. Perfect.
Nice.
Alex Verdugo is batting at 179. A couple home runs and 5 RBIs this postseason.
No strike.
You were getting mani-pedis before you even met Allison, baby.
Yeah. After his latte. He'd go get a
You go to Starbucks and get
iced mocha latte, and then he gets the...
Oh, okay. Calm down on that. Iced mocha lattes are amazing.
Yeah, but Dirty Sean, you're ruining your reputation, Dirty Sean. You're the dirty dog. You're the guy that digs dirt in the front yard. Now you're getting pedicures? 2020 is just weird, man. Even Dirty Sean is starting to clean himself. What's going on? 2020 can go to hell. Seriously.
I
We
think
got Dirty Sean actually cleaning himself now.
Dirty Sean. Hell yeah.
What is going on?
I think I'm gonna grow my hair out.
Good. You should. You should grow it out like you did in that picture you showed me.
Back in the day.
Let it go down, man. Flow it. Do a Trevor Lawrence, man. He's got long hair. Look at him. He's going to be first pick in the draft.
That's true. He will be.
He's got the long hair.
Hopefully maybe to open.
Yeah. Let it go. Rosenthal, I've heard, trimmed himself up a little bit. I'm really disappointed with the mullet's not going to be that this year.
I think it wasn't a mullet. It was just long hair.
Batting 9.
You know the difference between a mullet and long hair. Does Trevor Lawrence have a mullet? Bink.
What?
Does Trevor Lawrence have a mullet?
No, it's not a mullet.
Okay. I just want to know. I want to know your classification of a mullet. Business in front, party in the back.
Kentucky waterfall.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, you got to take care. I mean, you got to think about it. Bink, have you ever had a dog before?
What's
Have you ever had a dog before?
Eating dog?
No, have you had a pet dog, Bink?
Oh, I've had a dog. A couple dogs.
I mean, you got to make sure those dog claws are all trimmed up at times. You can't let them grow out too much. That's what that's what Dirty Sean.
like,
no. Have you had a dog? Like,
I've eaten gator and shark.
Who the hell is actually eating a dog?
I don't know. 2-1 count here on Jackie Bradley Jr. Look at it, that average. 458 this postseason. He's been incredible. Former teammate of Whit Merrifield when he hit the walk-off in the last game ever played at Rosenblatt Stadium in Omaha.
Also, I got a text from Veach. So, Pat is cleared for pinch hitting duties.
Okay.
Because they had their game on Thursday against the Buffalo Bills, and they won. This was a Thursday night game. So, he's cleared to play. Well, he's cleared for pinch hit duties. He doesn't want anything else. That's what Veach said. So I'm sticking by his word. We're not going to have Mahomes for Game 6 or 7 of this, but we should have him for Game 1 of the World Series. That's what it sounds like. I'm not going to question it. We're going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. And as Benintendi gets drilled back.
I've been wanting to see that too. Oh, he's going to look at Singer. Singer, come on. Singer says, come on.
Well, here's the thing, too.
Come on, son. I played in the SEC.
It's true. Very true.
I'm almost in world champion Gators. Speaking of Gators. You think Singer's going to back down?
No, I'm very
Oh. He's a Florida kid, man. He's not backing down. He deals with alligators. Wrestles them for a living.
He probably wrestled them as growing
I bet
up
his
all the way
dad,
up.
Brett, wrestles gators in his front yard. I bet he's wrestling a gator right now.
That's how. I mean, they're known for taming gators.
Get out of my yard. Get out of my backyard. You didn't even put the net around his pool probably because he is not afraid of gators.
You know what I thought about the past few weeks? I honestly wouldn't mind living in Florida.
Oh, that's a great state. I mean, I've thought about that many times. Many times I've wanted to move to Florida.
I think we should look at real estate there.
Oh, palm trees, sunshine. Yeah, I've thought of it many times.
I think Mark can get us a good deal.
Sitting by a beach bar? Are you kidding me? I would love Florida. Salvador Perez will lead off. Oh, and Pedroia's pissed.
He just needs to go. He just needs to shave it all off.
I like the fact that Benintendi was drilled. That was a purpose pitch.
That had to been a purpose pitch.
Yeah, the Royals are fed up with it, man. It was 2-0 here. We're going to wrap this thing up here tonight. This game in Kansas City, we're going to sweep. Not sweep them. It's going to be 4-2.
They can't sweep. They've already lost 2 games.
But McBroom did bring the broom, even though it's not a sweep. But it's his thing.
Here's the only thing that I'm concerned about, Bink. Look at the World Series last year.
Mm-hmm.
There's no home wins from any teams.
It's all road wins.
All road wins. Right now, Boston's won 2 in Kansas City.
Oh, you're right.
And the Royals have won 3 in Boston.
Man, it's a good point, Kramer. A point that you should not have brought up.
Well, no, I don't want that to happen.
You
know
talk
what I mean?
about just jinxing something.
No, I'm not jinxing something. I'm trying to make sure I say it to where it actually doesn't happen. It's kind of like a no-hitter. Like we always want to say, oh, they need to get a hit. No, the Royals need to get a win. Need to end it in this game.
Oh. Salvi. This guy has been so good this postseason. They really need him tonight.
They really do. He's been having those clutch hits almost any time and every time.
Yeah, really need Salvador Perez here.
I mean, I do have a cousin that lives in Florida. She lives in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. Tampa's a great city because they have that Ybor City, which is like a Cuban deal they have there with a ton of good cigars and everything, like a district.
I've never had a cigar. I want to try a cigar.
Cigar City beer, highlight beer. Florida makes some good. They have some good breweries, but an hour south there, says tequila is told you about with the white sand. Third best beach in Florida, just an hour south of Tampa. You gotta go across the drawbridge. That's where Dick Vitale lives. He always goes to this restaurant called the Broken Egg every Sunday.
Go to the Broken Egg, baby.
Go to the Broken Egg, baby. Give me some of the biscuits and gravy. That's what I'm talking about. The diaper dandy.
I don't want that Belgian waffle. I want the English waffle, baby.
We canceled the NCAA tournament because of this virus. What's going on, baby? I miss my b-ball.
Do you think he's on the Bill Cosby show? Dickie V and so was Jimmy V.
Way back then.
Way back, they were on an episode of the Cosby Show as like repairman. And I was watching. I was like, hey, that's Jimmy V and that's Dickie V.
You know the best Dickie V is Heisler.
He do
the best. He once took like second the Dickie V contest.
Really?
Oh, he's great with it. I mean, his impressions are. He's good at impressions, really. I mean, Dusty's good at them too.
Oh, Dusty's really good with Denny.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
So's Ben. Heisler's good with doing K-State ones, and he actually does the coaches. He's good at Kling does a great Bill Self.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
And he does Bruce Weber. And I said, man,
that's
you
probably
two,
because he's been around Bill a lot.
Yeah, I said we need to do a skit with you two going to a bar and ordering a beer, like Bruce Weber ordering a beer and Bill Self talking about it. Or I mean, they could easily pull it off.
We just can't have Levine.
No double play there for them.
Who was the person who tried to do? Levine the other day, I was listening to Drive. He had to retire because it was just horrendous. I can't think of the coach's name. Lou Holtz. He tried to do a Lou Holtz, couldn't do it. Like, it was terrible. It was like the worst Lou Holtz impression I've heard ever.
My coach had some Lou Holtz in him. Everybody he played, if they're 0-7, will be the best team we're ever going to play this season. Lou Holtz always did that, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
they may be 0-4, but it's the best 0-4 team in the nation.
Well,
barely lost them. My coach would do that. Even if we're playing a team we knew we'd wax them, he would bill them up like they're the toughest team we're going to see all season. And they're getting their stride.
I wish I could do impressions. You know what? That's what I'm gonna learn for the rest of this social distancing / quarantine / whatever we're in right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn an impression.
I'm terrible with them.
I think I might have a good Gruden when I had to think about it for a second. That ball's ripped up the center.
Oh no.
That's off the ball.
Play it off the wall. I thought he was going to go up there and catch it. Oh, and a double here for Boston, leading off for Jennifer. She got the game on in order to pickle shot.
Nice.
She's doing the backstop like that's how you do it.
Yes.
You get there and you get yourself a pickle shot, then you start diving in the beer. And let me recommend.
Is Lindsay working?
The Joaquin Soria burger, which is fantastic, by the way. And it's, Lindsay might have made the shot, but that's her thing, the pickle shots. I wonder if that whole bucket's ready, that jar she had on the bar.
Oh, those pickles?
She's been marinating that for 3 weeks.
I don't know if I'd like that.
The pickle shots.
That's for the pickle shots?
Yeah, she's turning cucumbers into pickles.
Isn't that what a cucumber is with the pickle?
I think so. You see Bubba hit a grand slam?
Yeah, Bubba hit a grand slam.
He might have cemented his place.
I think after that, yeah.
Dude, he's bulked up too, man. Bubba's always been big, but Jennifer's doing the backstop right.
Yeah, she is.
Try those Philly steak sandwiches, like 3 of them on there. You can get the burger version with the queso on a Philly cheesesteak with some pico.
Miss? Sorry, but where did that miss? That was up. I was actually in the strike zone.
Yeah, he's getting squeezed.
Dirty Sean does a pretty good Bernie Sanders.
Clean Sean. It's Clean Sean.
That's Clean Sean? Oh, yeah, clean.
And a walk on 4 pitches there. Game 6, ALCS.
Now, he's not Clean Sean yet. He's Dirty Sean until 1 o'clock. That's when they're getting the mani-pedis.
And if you're just turning in, this is what happened. Kramer and I played every game through the All-Star game.
We didn't play it. We simulated it.
We simulated it, but you know how it is. Every game the Royals played, and by the way, they would have been playing Boston tonight.
That's
it's
true.
Kind of ironic, but right here at the K.
That's very true.
But, we did every Royals game all season. That would confuse some. Saying, look, it's Boston. What do you do with the towns? But anyway, so Kramer and I's rule was we wanted to stop before the real Royals come back, which they come back Monday on a exhibition game. They have 3 exhibition games. The Astros, trash can bangers. And then that night of the All-Star game, either Kramer and I were going to continue or we were going to bid our fair adieu. We simulated the season, and the Royals came back and won the division.
They won the division. They won the division, made the World Series.
They sweep the Yankees in the ALCS.
How the hell you sweep the Yankees? I don't know. That was amazing.
Good games. But
great games.
Scary situation here, though. Rip straight out to Puig. Will he get there for that one? He will. 1 away, but 2 on. Will the runners stay? Oh, they don't. They advance. So first and third, 1 out. Got to find a way to limit these runs here early.
I think you could do it sorry, I'm on the still impersonations. Bill Belichick.
Well, Kramer. Lost Tom at Tampa, and I heard you guys talking about Tampa earlier. And it's really not that great of a place, to be honest with you, even though I do like boating. But now Gronic's down there, too, and it's business as usual. Got to get ready for the season.
I think it's more of a, we've got a better quarterback now with Cam Newton or Jared Stidham. We can do either one. If we want to do a Wildcat, we can do that with Cam. We can do anything. Honestly,
you know his son Steve Belichick.
This Subway sandwich you guys had is amazing.
Subway down there.
I can't believe I have been boycotting this my entire life, as I thought they were. But still with others, but I'm glad they're able to give me a sandwich. I can sit on this bench like Forrest Gump, and we can just on to Cincinnati.
But you know, Gronk's Gronk and Tom's Tom.
I don't think he'll say Tom or Gronk at all this kind of season.
There
might be a prop bet already for how many times he'll say Tom or Gronk.
We used to have a quarterback here that won 6 Super Bowls. I don't remember him anymore. I'm on the cam now. Jared Stidham.
Jared Stidham has the best arm in the NFL right now. But we're going to start Cam Newton week 1.
Cam Newton was just there, so we sign him. Kind of like last year when I got Antonio Brown. I thought I tried to trade for him, and he was there, so I popped a stogie, and then all of a sudden Antonio Brown's on my team. I didn't give up anything for him, but he only stayed 2 weeks. Not a good deal.
We got Cam Newton. I was digging around the sofa cushions, finding some cash around there. That's all I gave him. That's how we got him here to New England.
You know what's funny is his son coaches, right?
Steve.
And I could just imagine, like, Steve going over to Bill's house, like, on a Friday night. So dead. And they both, like, plop in these recliners right in front of the TV.
Oh, they'll watch.
Pull out their pins.
Pull out their pins. They'll probably drink some Voss water and eat some Subway sandwiches.
Belichick does have a sense of humor, though, and people don't give him credit for it. He really does.
No, he does.
Like during the draft, he had his dog sit there.
Nike?
Yeah. But I've heard he'll sing karaoke. He jumps up on stage. And he's even jumped up and sang with Bon Jovi.
He's a guy I would want, like, if you get 3 people you want to have a beer with, like, you're around, so 2 other guys. Bill Belichick probably one of them. I'd love to pick his brain, or try to pick his brain.
I would. And Nick Saban. Did you ever see the 30 for 30?
That's the thing. I would not ask him football questions. I'd make sure I would ask them questions that aren't even relevant to what they do in real life.
You know what's funny is
I bet he's a Star Wars nerd. I bet he likes Star Wars.
I bet he likes something. He's a big history buff too. I think
double play ball, baby.
Double play for the Royals. That was much needed right there. The Royals got to get some bats going here, though. They won the last game, Game 5, 7-1. You know with Belichick, that Saban documentary, one of the best documentaries because they're good friends, right?
Yeah.
And Belichick got one of his wild plays, and people thought Bill was a G. He got it from Nick Saban because he's watching Saban. What's funny is as soon as they get together in Nick's office, Bill's like, "All right, can the cameras please leave?" He asked the crew to get out, like he's going to talk privately, but they had the camera still rolling. Like he was gonna talk to Nick about his family and all that. You know what they started talking about? The 4-3. Like once the cameras got out, like instead of like how you doing, how the kids, they went straight into the 4-3. Where they got the people out there instead of like this is gonna be a private conversation, went straight to their defense last year. Loved it.
So I've never really. McBroom gets hit.
Oh, that's retaliation right there, and he's not happy. That's for. Chris Sale got him back there. Remember when Chris Sale tried to fight the Royals?
Yep. He always tries to. Always. This is a guy you don't want to plump.
No.
He's a firecracker of a
man.
man.
He's like, bring it. Bring it, Sale. I'll come out there and break you over my knee. Did you see him laughing?
Yep. Yeah.
He's
One,
kind of.
two. Stop. Clap. 1, 2. Slugger pumping up the crowd.
Yeah. Puig would go out there and break Sale over his knee. It's getting chippy. 2 hit batters now. Benintendi wore one, and we see Benintendi won it.
Yes.
Then McBroom got hit.
Does Nick Saban control the offense and the defense for Alabama?
He's a defensive mind. He was also the D coordinator for Belichick in Cleveland.
Yeah.
People don't realize this. Belichick actually won a playoff game in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And people thought he just failed. No, he actually had the best defense.
That was the last playoff win they've had.
And then Saban went on to Michigan State.
Right, so Saban went to Michigan State, then Miami, then Alabama.
The count is 1 and 2.
No, Saban was at Michigan State, then LSU, where he won a national championship, and then he went to Miami Dolphins.
That's right.
And then he went
I forgot about the LSU stint. That was like a hop, skip, and a jump and a breeze.
But he won a national title.
Yeah, he did. And that's when he realized, maybe I should go back to college.
He worked for, I think he was with
whoa! Puig gets hit. That's not, Puig is not happy. Puig's like, all right, okay.
Chris Sale. I think they met each other at Navy. Because, you know that Gary Pinkel used to be teammates with Nick Saban back at Toledo, because it was, or Kent State, Kent State. He was at Kent State, Syracuse, West Virginia, Ohio State, Navy, Michigan State, Houston Oilers. I forgot about that. He was there 1 year. Toledo, Browns, Michigan State, LSU, Dolphins, Bama. He's been around a few places. You tried the shakaroni pizza yet?
No, I actually want to try that thing. There's a lot of pepperoni on the pizza.
It's got a text about it. $12 with code Shaq.
There's only one place that I get text messages from when they're doing some deals. There's one and there's 2. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the third with McBroom on third.
But man on third. Got to take an opportunity here. Sale hits 2, plunks 2, and puts him on base. Puig was not happy. Oh, of course, the rules in baseball now, you can't fight because of the spread of disease. Because you can't spit or fight.
So I just now see David Magruder's messages over on Facebook. Also, Austin Coates on Facebook says, "What's our record?" Well, right now the Royals are up 3-2 in the ALCS. They finished the season out at 91-71, won the Central Division. But also David said, Kramer, if you put a hex on this, your virtual baseball color commentary career is done. Well, technically,
it's probably going to end tomorrow. It's going to end tomorrow, regardless.
Yeah. But RBI single for Witt, and Royals are get a run back.
Yep, 2-1 now.
My boys up, bottom 6, bases loaded, 2 out, 2 down, down 2. Okay. Good luck.
Here comes Gordo against left-handed Chris Sale.
David, let us know how your son does at your 12-under game you're at currently.
Yeah, let us know.
Also, if you've been done so, if you're on Facebook, make sure you give us a little share. Make sure you like this broadcast. And don't forget to comment. We will talk to you and all of you, especially if you're on Facebook, maybe on YouTube. Either one, we will talk to you.
Yes. We love people.
So after Sale hit 2, Mondesi grounded out into a double play. Whit Merrifield and an RBI single.
But they paid
2-1.
it.
Yeah, they paid for it. They paid for it a lot.
Chris Sale has his annex.
You're the man, Dirty Sean.
They paid for it. Clean shot.
Yeah, no, it's not. He'll be clean at 1. At 1 o'clock. That's what time his appointment is.
Okay.
Oh. So after not situation, but with David's son, it was a bad call. His son struck out looking.
Try to get him next time.
David said no ice cream for him.
And Gordo strikes up, but the Royals get an important run back, 2-1. The Royals could wrap it up tonight. They find a way to get something going here.
Hey, look, there's Nick Price right there with the arms moving around.
Yeah, it's Nick.
KC hoodie. Or the KC.
There's Dusty.
Speaking of Nick and Dusty, we're going to go golfing on Saturday morning next Saturday.
Oh, I love that. Which we're at?
Don't know yet. Nick said he's booking the place.
Does he do the last minute golfer?
I don't know actually. We really can't. If we want to book in a week in advance, we really can't use last minute golfer.
Well, it's true because it's not last minute.
Exactly.
Great point, Kramer. Great point. I stand corrected. That's a very good point, though.
I appreciate it, Dink. Jorge Lopez warming up in the bullpen. That's the thing, Brad. We see quick outings with Brady Singer. As Lopez in the bullpen,
here we are in the fourth, though. This is a big game, ALCS Game 6, and he's still out there, you know. Wonder if he's going to retaliate past the retaliation.
Clean at 1, dirty 5.
Chris Sale went 2 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
Shoot, I could use one of those queso burgers, though.
Me too.
Sounds great.
It does sound good, actually. We did that at the Philly cheese with a lot of it.
No, I'm sticking with what I usually get.
Can't go wrong with either one, cream dog.
Do they have hot dogs there?
Backstop?
Yeah.
I think there's one on the new menu. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's some form of dog. It's called the cream dog.
It's called the cream dog.
It's not. But Deshaun could put that as the cream dog. That would be funny. To go in there and order. Oh! We've seen 4 hit batters now. Singer the first one, but then Sale hits 2, and then Singer says, all right, I'll give Verdugo. You know what? He goes, I don't like you wearing 99. We have 99. Boy, it's getting chippy.
Yeah, it's 4 hit by pitches. Wow.
That's what you guys have wanted all year is Bean Bowl.
I think this is the Astros.
Could have been.
I think that could have been.
Red Sox are cheaters too, though.
Yeah, they are.
Where they're managed. Like,
you can only do it in the Puerto Rican League now. For this season. And years to come, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex Cora is still a good manager.
Yeah. He was part of that system in Houston too. He's like a double cheater.
I don't remember that. I don't remember him being their bench coach. I don't remember that.
Yeah. It's double cheater. Oh! Jackie Bradley gets out of that one.
We have yet to see anybody thrown out in a Royal simulated game, and it might be Brady Singer.
I like the way the Singers, matching Sale with that tenacity. Bringing that nasty.
And he got to.
Puig makes a dive for it. That's going to go. Oh, no. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Oh, goodness.
Oh, okay, so he got held up at third base. Oh, good gosh.
Wow. Bradley made him pay there.
Now back left field.
I think he had a little momentum there.
Yeah, Jackie Bradley Jr. is he is a pretty fast guy.
He points over to Wett. Like I said, they were high school teammates.
He was not far behind.
I like Puig's effort, but man, this is rough.
Yeah, no, that's you don't want that, especially knowing the fact that there's nobody to back you up. Like, say it makes sense if you're in left field or right field because the center fielder is backing you up at all times. You have nobody backing you up.
He had nobody. He had to chase it down the wall. He used his speed though to get it. Price saved another run.
Oh, it could have been inside the park home run.
Could have been because it was not ruled an error.
Ball for the foul.
Hello, Robin. Forgot to say hi earlier.
And you forgot to. I made sure to say hi.
I didn't say hi.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will get it next time, David. Hit a bomb. Calling it right now. Putting a chip on David's son. Hit a home run. If he bats again. How big are the fields out there, David?
Where's he at the 3-2? Oh, Witt right there for it. Saves the run. Jackie Bradley stays at third.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Here comes Pedroia, 1 for 2. Threw his helmet the last time he was up. This game has gotten plenty chippy. And a strike right there from Singer.
NFL announces plans to open camps by July 10th.
Yeah, we're open. They were meeting, remember?
Yep.
And people thought, well, they're going to delay it. No, business as usual.
Business is business, baby.
That's right. Doing it with alacrity.
1 ball.
And he gets Pedroia to swing at that one. 1-2, counting in Brady's favor.
I can't believe that.
Oh, let's get it. Find the gap between Witt and Monty. Straight out to Puig and the Red Sox. 4-1 here.
The Royals are not Royals. The Red Sox are already. This is their third time through the order.
The
Royals have only gone through. Well, Gordon and Witt have only had 2 at bats.
Just a little bit outside, 1-0 count here. Might have to get another pickle shot, Jennifer.
Maybe 3.
Come back. Come back, pickle
I
shot.
had 3 that other night.
Oh, I
was
did
feeling
too.
Pretty good when I left.
Look out, 1-1.
I forgot what's in it. I forgot what the alcohol is.
It's fun. It's fun.
Is it vodka?
Yeah.
I
Pretty
even
sure it's
made
vodka.
one. I didn't remember what it was. Shows you how good a bartender I was. Even though I'm legal now. With my license. Did I show you my license?
Yeah, you showed me.
It's real.
Pink, you show me that damn license.
I'm very proud of it.
You show it to me every single day. You know that, right?
I'm pretty proud of it.
It's like, hey, you want to go get some drinks? I got my liquor license. That's it. First thing you've said to me every single day I came in here once you got that.
I'm still waiting to walk into a bar and say, I'll get this myself. You can't do that, sir. Actually, I can.
Try that tonight.
Actually, I
Here's
can.
the old play ball.
Hey, Royals out of this one. 4-1 though, Red Sox. Royals need to get those sticks out. They've had a lot of home runs this series. Hunter Dozier and a few, but we've seen that Maikel Franco turn to Witt, to McBroom too. And I'm going chip here on Soler.
The designated hitter.
Smart.
Hey.
Believe in Soler.
Sales 0-1 count to
0-2 is the count.
Sale to Soler. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah,
Sale Soler. Sale Soler.
it was 2 times.
Well, Sale Soler.
Wait. I'll strike out. Lose my chip.
I'll chip on Salvi.
13. Salvador.
Salvi's, he has the big hits. Salvi has the big hits with the home runs there. Soler was just out in front of that one. Let's go ground out.
He's out.
Oh, we had 2 now.
Yeah, 2 what?
2 at the backstop. Jennifer's there. Who else is at the backstop? Maureen said she had she was going to be there, but had an appointment with somebody to fix something, and they were late.
I know Jennifer is with her husband there.
Okay, Jennifer and her husband are there.
That could be the 1-2 people.
Appreciate you guys coming to the backstop. Good baseball. Like I told you, good baseball spot. You'll be firing up some real Royals here there soon. Oh, or hubby. There you go. Appreciate Jennifer and her husband.
Count is 2-1.
Now the Eagle pickle shot too.
He'll be classified now as Jennifer's husband. That's what we'll call him.
Mr. Jennifer. And it's, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, there we go.
Mr. Jennifer did not sound good.
No, it did not sound good at all.
Mr. Morris. Hunter Dozier, homered in back-to-back games, will fly out here.
And a patron who I have explained how this all... Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like I said last night, guys,
Ladies and gentlemen,
we eclipsed 7.2 thousand views for 31,000 reach. We could not have done that without you all watching these virtual Royals. It shows me how big a sports fans Kansas City are.
Yeah, they enjoyed their sports. By the
Shows
way,
me a lot. When Kramer and I have now hit 500,000.
By the way, Jorge Lopez, pitching change, brought to play Red Delicious Apples.
They're delicious. Oh, sorry.
They're delicious, baby.
They're in the red.
Yes, you are.
Ball one, the count.
Thank you.
Wait, right, you are being.
Right, you. Oh, yeah, right, you're. Well, I'm just staring at that ice cold Miller Lite, thinking about it.
You're thinking about cracking that. I mean, when are we going to tell them that thing's empty?
Whenever the Royals win or lose the series, we either will drink in celebration or we will drown our sorrows. Regardless, it's been a hell of a ride.
It has been. So Brady Singerling goes 4 innings.
Big thanks to Sean for playing this game at the backstop. He really appreciated that people can go watch the Royals. He's a good man. Good man. And I love his food. And the beer is always cold. See, he would probably let me make my own drink. He would probably let me.
Oh, yeah, he would.
This whole thing about you and I wanting to go to a bunch of bars in Kansas City just to see if they'll let me back there, which they won't. But
won't know until you try, dude.
Yeah. If I wouldn't have a liquor license if it wasn't for Sean.
Now batting.
Brady did not pitch bad at all.
No, I mean, he's a rookie. That's good. It's a good experience for him, man. It's great.
Got a bright future ahead of him.
These virtual Royals could be putting on a ring here this year. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. Game 6 here, still down 4-1, but Royals can come right back and win this one, or they still got a Game 7. Rafael Devers 1 for 5 career against Jorge Lopez.
I'm so curious how big the field David's son plays on.
How old is he?
He plays at 12 under.
2-0.
So my rough guess is probably about 200, 250. That's just my guess.
Surprised old Nick Davies hasn't wandered in yet. He's a man that likes his cold beer. Plenty of them.
That's true. He's a guy that likes to go back and watch the games.
He likes to get after it. Well, we'll have some real Royals here soon. We'll carry them all on 610, including the exhibition games you can hear on the radio.
Yep.
Got 2 against the Astros starting Monday. Then the final game Wednesday against St. Louis. Before a day off before real action starts against Cleveland.
Holy cow, they got 55 emails on my thing that needs to be deleted in my email box.
Intercom email?
No, in my personal.
Incredible. I always just pull box the top and the first base.
Well, I got to make sure there's nothing in here that's like I need.
My work one, I actually read them, but my personal ones, I just delete them. They're usually just food offers. Oil change coupons. There's Curtis.
Hey, Curtis.
Hopefully we've kept you occupied while baseball wasn't going on. It's weird to me that football is going to be starting here before actual real baseball games start.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. It should be the other way around. Bink, why can't there be any type of sports book in either said state of Missouri or Kansas?
It's on the docket. It's in Arkansas. It's on Iowa. We're surrounded by it.
Yeah, and it's annoying. It's very annoying.
But sports gambling is on the docket for Missouri and Kansas. Oh, and Salvi will easily get this one out to McBroom. And we head to the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, it's on the docket. They've had legislators. I think they're going to pass. It's such a money raiser, too.
Oh, yeah, you can do
Just go down to your local casino and put some money on baseball.
And it's like that's what the casino kind of does. It helps out the economy with which state you live in. So out of all those 55, well, actually 56 emails, I deleted all of them but 3 because it's a Lego VIP reward thing.
Okay.
Because, Lego, and of course, Microsoft is having a free virtual summer camp.
This does not surprise me. You get these.
And a Top Golf thing.
There you go. Sharpen your game up before you go play 18.
Hey, Rocco.
Leading up for the Royals.
Rocco's over on Facebook. It says, Bink, you need an energy drink, big dog. I think I left him.
Your wish is my command, Rock.
I think you found it.
Haha. Hear that, Rocco?
0-1.
I don't play.
I think you just broke the cap. Oh, there you go. For some reason, I thought the cap wasn't going to actually go.
It's good seeing you, Rocco.
Hey, Sox Studios.
Kind of missed you.
Studios is in the chat as well.
Sox Talk is back. Welcome to Game 6, Sox Talk. Welcome, Red Sox fans.
Welcome any type of fans.
Ball 1.
Yes, we do. Except for Twins fans. They've been kind of rude to us.
Yeah, they accuse us of almost anything and everything, honestly.
They've accused Kramer and I of
Many things.
Cheating?
Many things.
And they stopped when I said, go back and watch on YouTube. We simulate it right in front of you.
And usually when they go back, they never come back.
In the Royals, we've done every game where you can watch it.
Yep.
And then we simulated it through where you can watch it.
There's no hokey pokey or turn yourself around type magic going on.
Don't accuse Kramer and I of that. If we were cheating, we'd be up 4-1 here. Not the other way around.
Rocco said there's that iconic pop sound. I've been from the starts of shows with banging an energy drink.
Poor Rocco was there that night. I was sick.
Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't me.
He got to watch me barf like 7 times on the radio.
Oh, that's it down.
Sox Talk Studio says, I love fans of all teams but the Astros.
Well, you took care of the Astros in the ALCS.
Yeah, that
ALDS.
ALDS, yeah. Red Sox beat them.
We've had a wild one here, Sox Talk. It's getting a little chippy. We've had 2 Royals hit, and we've had 2 Red Sox hit in this game. It's a big game, Game 6. And Rays fans have been nice. Red Sox fans have been very nice. Twins fans, not so much.
The center fielder.
Except for Skull, he's all right.
Yeah, Skull's cool.
But Dave, he's the player. He plays a lot.
Oh, Dave. Well, yeah, not
He's
Dave.
mad we made Mahomes.
Not David, but Dave.
Dave, not Dave Magruder, but
Yeah.
Dave.
I
Minnesota.
want to clear that thing out. I just want to clear it up because maybe
Minnesota Dave. Nah, he was pissed that we made Mahomes.
0-1's the count.
He said they just didn't make it real.
I love
Even
that.
though this isn't real.
No, this isn't real. This is not real at all.
And even Puig's on this team. You might say, what's Puig doing on this team? Well, I feel bad for Puig. He was a free agent and we needed him because Mahomes got hurt. Then he signs, he's got to sign with the Braves, comes in for physical, pops COVID, and he's out of it. Which is crap to me.
So annoying.
You're going to sign him. Just let him sit. He's asymptomatic, too. 2 weeks and Puig be hitting for you.
And hell, in 52 games, he hit 15 home runs for the Royals.
And now the Orioles and Giants are now in play for Puig.
Strike the count.
I wish the Royals would get him. But he did make our virtual Royals because our wish is our command.
I just wish, like, if he goes to the Orioles, he's the best player on the team.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you agreed to let me sign Puig. Took some arguing, but you agreed to let me have what I wanted.
No, I didn't agree to anything. Here's the thing. One day, walking in, because Bink usually gets here about 20 to 30 minutes before me, and he's in here, he's popping some champagne bottles. He's like, it's had huge signing. he's all happy and stuff. And I was like, oh, who'd you sign? And I go to the roster, and I'm like, so you signed Puig, and you have this big cheesy grin on your face
For Omaha. Not
saying,
even the Royals.
saying, you're damn right.
You're damn right. Not only that, spent $30 million on him.
Yeah, he spent.
Omaha wouldn't have even been on this team if Mahomes didn't get hurt.
Think about this. He spent $30 million. He doesn't know how the cap works here in Major League Baseball, apparently. I mean, there is none. So he spent $30 million.
Yeah, give him a lot of money.
We signed Pat Mahomes. How much do you think we signed Pat Mahomes for?
Leading off for the Red Sox.
I want to know what they think.
He's a rookie, you know. He's getting a lot of money from the Chiefs.
$100,000. You gave Pat pretty much a coupon to come play.
But here's the thing, though. You have to understand something. If I hadn't have signed Puig, we would not be here. The Royals came back from 11 down.
That's true.
Puig hit
15 home runs.
15 home runs, hit 292.
He had 52 RBIs.
52, yeah.
It's huge.
Just since the All-Star break, with second half of the season, which is even shorter than a normal second half. If it wasn't for my ingenuity, we would have had Puig. And not only that, I didn't give him a beard.
So
I could have.
So what you're saying is you would have gave Pat a beard, he wouldn't have got hurt. That's exactly what you're saying.
Sox talk. We were 11 down in the standings, and it's all on video. The Royals actually came back and won the division. Like the Twins went. Well, the Twins were like 2 games back. The Indians win the tank.
That's the thing.
But the Indians were tanking before. They were in first place, and the Royals knocked them out of first place right before the All-Star break.
That's true. The Royals were getting hot in July.
Yeah.
And the Indians were not. It seemed like the Indians and White Sox were losing. That's how the Twins and Royals gained.
Yeah.
Then it was just Twins versus Royals pretty much the rest of the season.
We had a 13-game losing streak, Sox. Here's the thing. Kramer and I started this because we're the home of the Royals here. 610's home of the Royals. We started doing this on opening day, and we did every Royals game every night.
Yep.
We would come to the studio, do the games every night. Orioles series, Twins, it didn't matter. Tigers, whatever, every night. And then we went to the All-Star break. We had no idea we were going this long, to be honest with you. We thought baseball would come back a lot sooner. It did.
We only could have wished.
But we said we'll do the All-Star game because we actually did the All-Star game on Home Run Derby night. And then we said we're going to simulate the season. We will bid our adieu or we will continue. And then we sat here on live TV, not live YouTube, it was live. And we simulated it. They won.
And here's the thing, too. With this team, they had a 13-game losing streak at one point.
Ball, that's out.
Sox, it's really the Royals lineup, to be honest with you, except for Puig. And Mahomes didn't play him because we take him out, to be fair, because he would be with the Chiefs right now. So, but this is the Royals lineup. Witt would be in center field, though, instead of Puig. Dozier's in right field. He's the right fielder. Alex Gordon's here. Perez, McBroom, Mondesi, Miguel Franco. This is the real Royals team. Not only that, Brady Singer's a rookie. He's going to make the team.
That's true.
This is the real Royals.
The thing that I didn't see coming was the 60 home runs from Soler.
He's MVP. But here's the thing, though, Sox. They could add their second ring in 5 years because they won in 2015. The real Royals did. And the guy behind the plate was World Series MVP. This team's pesky, man.
It's kind of funny too because
we're diehard. I grew up in Kansas City. We worked for the home of the Royals, but I grew up here.
We talked to the manager of the Red Sox. And for some reason, his mind's escaping me right now. They said they had the chance to sign Cam Newton, but they decided not to. So I mean, they could have had Cam Newton for Boston Red Sox. Just saying, they could. An intentional walk, it looks like here. Danger Benintendi.
You could have said Alex Cora, but that would have been incorrect. Ron Renicky.
Yeah, Ron Renicky. There we go.
We tried to keep it as real as you notice Zach Britton on there.
Yeah,
Zach Britton was acquired via trade from the Yankees. They offered him up for a Royals minor leaguer, and we, of course, took it.
Yeah. It was more of a salary dump on the Yankees' hand.
Yeah. You guys work for what? We're 610. We're a sports radio station here in Kansas City. It's where you do this YouTube, 610 Sports YouTube. Home of the Royals, home of the Chiefs, home of Kansas State. I normally do a talk show, but it's kind of furloughed with the virus. The night when Kramer produces for a lot of different shows here. He's on with me all the time. And Kramer knew how to do all this stuff. I had the brilliant idea. Kramer had the brilliant mind to get this thing rolling. And so he started on Facebook and YouTube, and 500,000 people later,
Boom.
boom. Miller Lite sponsored, Casey Wine Company. And Kansas City Sport, like, get this, Sox. We've had 500,000 people watch these games. That's more than the population of Kansas City. They love sports, and this was like the only thing they had. Now these sports are coming back, so there's really no point in us doing this.
Next, Kansas City always beats the ratings out of.
We can go back to our miserable
cities.
lives.
Just throw that in there, Vic. Yeah, Kansas City watches sports. Like, you look at the back of the ratings.
Yeah.
As Pedroia rips that's going to go.
I mean, Super
foul.
Bowl, All-Star games.
XFL.
And the ratings for the Tahoe is great because Mahomes was in it. Like, Mahomes could be cutting something with scissors and making a craft and would probably draw 50 share. Dude, making crafts and draw 50 share.
Well, some advice for you, Sox Talk Studios: keep working at it. Keep working at it. It's a tough grind.
Start a podcast. Well, you probably do a podcast already. Kramer started doing a podcast here on YouTube. I started one in the garage.
Yep.
3 guys in the garage started a podcast and quit my day job and went into sports radio. But it is possible.
No,
Very possible. Just keep working hard and you can do it.
Make sure you go to a college that you can get hands-on experience when you're a freshman.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if you're at a big school. You know, like
it really doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Like, a lot of people go to the big schools or whatever, but I went to Pittsburgh State, which is Division II. Kramer went to Northwest Missouri, Division II. And you had access. It doesn't matter what school you went to, because you went to a big school, you wouldn't get the opportunities. You'd get some, but they wouldn't be
No, it might
as
be.
many.
It might look cool. Like, oh, you went to Mizzou.
In your degree doesn't matter. Like, I've never once showed my transcripts. It's what you do on the radio, what you do on air, podcast.
All the reps.
Are you entertaining? We're not real baseball broadcasters either. Do talk shows, but Kramer and I are doing this. These aren't real broadcasts. Obviously, we jack around quite a bit, but
Talk about food
yeah.
most of the time. I think if you go back and listen to our broadcast, Bink, about 75% of the time we're talking about food.
Yeah.
And then it makes sense because I was talking with my mom about this.
And the other 25% bowel movements.
Well, or one of us or we're arguing. That's the other 25%.
And I'm being mean.
Most of the time, yeah, you're mean all the time. Apparently, I don't see it. Martinez
Nice strike out of Martinez.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom. She's like, yeah, it makes sense why you guys talk about food so much because, I mean, we started at 6 o'clock.
And I'm a Husky gentleman.
And at 1 o'clock on the weekends.
food.
So it's like, it makes sense.
I'll get you, Husky. You've gained 20 pounds since you started working with me.
I think you've lost. No, you've lost. You've lost.
Yeah, kidding. Mom says I'm just big boned, though, so I'll go with that.
You're not fluffy?
And definitely not fluffy. At times I have been. It depends on me. You call me fluffy. I work out. I just, I'm a Husky. I shop in the Husky section, You know what? It doesn't matter, Sox Talk. I mean, in this profession, there are people of all sorts of degrees. Communications mostly, but like I said, it's about podcasts. It's about getting your foot in the door to radio station, producing. He says he's interviewed Red Sox players. That's huge. I mean, it goes a long way.
See,
Be willing to work.
I graduated.
Be willing to spend the time.
I graduated with a mass media sports media degree, so
yeah,
I can do anything, in media-wise.
I graduated with a ballet dancing degree. Look at me.
And you had a minor in beer.
I'm a fantastic ballet dancer.
I've yet to see it.
I can pirouette and stand like the best of them. And I can also juggle.
Juggle fire?
Mm-hmm. Of course I juggle fire.
Oh, so you showed Vern how to juggle fire.
Absolutely. But he said you've interviewed Red Sox, which is a huge start. I mean, that's awesome there. That's big time. We have a sister station. Are you in the? I don't know if you're in the Boston area or not, but if you are, we have a sister station there because we're part of CBS, where our company bought CBS. WEEI in Boston is a sister station of ours. And WFAN in New York. We got stations everywhere.
I've been to Fenway Park before.
Fenway Park. Well, you blogged about that. See, that's good. That's good experience, my man.
You keep doing that, and you got the bright future ahead of you.
I don't know what your financial situation is or not, but if you have a regular job, you can still work nights at a radio station, get your foot in the door, and once your foot's in the door, it's there. It's not going anywhere unless you're Kramer and screw it up. But once you're in there, Which he didn't screw it up, but you had an opportunity to, clearly.
Yeah, but I haven't done that since this time last year. It's been, it's been.
I rubbed your nose in the pee.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
And I made you think about it.
Well, it'll be a year probably next week, probably.
Yeah, but look at him now. He's calling virtual Major League games. Like, Kramer's a winner.
23 years old in the business.
Actually, I'm kidding about that, but.
Well, I'm a winner, Bing.
Ballet or belly binks, says Curtis.
It's more like
Curtis has seen me practice. He's seen me practice outside. My little twinkle toes. I can walk them in front of my toes.
No, you Bing, don't lie to these people.
I got to count 2 and 2.
You know damn good.
What about me doesn't say ballet? Yeah, that was a Husky ballet dancer. There's a marker for him. Just like I wasn't in the Chippendales, I was in a group called the Chunkendales, where we're just heavy-set men that would exotic dance. Ladies love this.
Good gosh, Maureen says she's still waiting on her
3 balls, 2 strikes.
installing it. It's supposed to be 8 o'clock this morning. I'd be mad because that's sleeping in time right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Heck, I was mad I had to wake up at like 9:30 today to come in here to do this.
Wardle strike out there. Now, this is a different subject, but it is baseball. The Marlins went away from, like, any sort of mascot for it. Did you see the dancing fat guys they used to have?
Yes.
And they dance on top of the dugout. That's funny.
That's funny.
Like, fat guys are funny. I think being fat makes you funny, too. Because, like, Mike and Molly. Take the TV sitcom. If Mike and Molly were skinny.
Is that Kevin James?
No, it's, I forgot his name, but he's like a comedian or something. But you know who the Mike and Molly are. Not Kevin James. Kevin James, King of Queens. But if he was skinny, he wouldn't have been funny. Fat people are funny. Just like, no, seriously, they are. Just like Mike and Molly. If they were skinny, that sitcom would have never made
I
it.
can't think of Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly. But he's the cop, and she's big, and they live together, and they're huge stomachs, and I think she's lost weight now. But it's funny because they're fat. It's funny. Husky. You know, I don't know what I can say and what I can't say, but I typically find fat people funny.
The third baseman, Rafael
I did. You?
Devers.
Like, skinny people don't make sitcoms. Like, if Kevin James is 150 soaking wet, that wouldn't have been funny. King of Queens, but it's funny because he eats nachos, he goes to ball games.
Okay, all right. I
drinks his beer.
I see what you're saying.
Belly hanging out.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's funny.
I see what you're saying. B. I'm catching what you're throwing.
Yeah, thanks. But anyway, Red Sox studio, back to my point. If you have a regular job, try to get your foot in the door at night.
Devers rips this one out to right, but Puig is there.
It really helps if you live with your mom, because then you don't spend money on rent. And you can get in there. You're not going to make a bunch of money at first, but
Now batting.
just keep your... Kramer lived with his mom when he started this.
Yeah, no, I did.
Dreams do come true. And now he still does.
No. I will be at some point.
I probably will be too at my rate.
Wait, this damn COVID's screwing everything up, it seems like.
Nope, that's a ball.
At my pace, I'll probably be in the basement again as well.
He actually
47-year-old man living with the parents.
Oh,
again.
he lives in Florida. Sox Talk Studios does.
What part of Florida? Because we got stations down there too.
Got a friend actually that watches this that lives in Clearwater. That
Yeah, Mark.
chills out on the beach, goes to the Hooters every single day.
I just have a feeling Mark's like a baller.
Oh,
Probably got,
you
like,
know
the-
for a
the
fact.
vet, this mansion he rolls up in. Probably got a great crib. Probably has a huge boat.
What's the car Don Johnson drives in Miami Vice? That's what he drives.
Yeah, he's probably got this big motor yacht. And he
Yep.
watches us from the yacht. You know, Mark's a
You're
baller.
honestly probably shocked that said Don Johnson in Miami Vice, probably.
I like that. Anything 90s reference or 80s reference, you don't get. Anything that actually happened before 2003, you don't understand, quite frankly.
Fort Lauderdale. I've actually had a layover there in Fort Lauderdale once on a plane.
You know what? Fort Lauderdale, my parents used to stay in Florida over the winter sometimes, and they had a place in Fort Lauderdale. And this is before I got in media. And I wanted to watch the Chiefs game. So I looked up sports bars because you can find what sports bars you go to. Dude, it was the best. It was one of the coolest places. You know why? The Dolphins' fins head came in. Like the guys that wear those fins on their head, they came in. But every section of this bar was marked with like caution tape. And they had which game was going to be playing. And Florida's full of transplanted people from everywhere. And it was just all groups of NFL fans watching the game.
It's a good throw there by Dozier.
It was a lot of fun. I forgot what that bar was called in Fort Lauderdale, but it was. I love that bar.
Alex
Oh, so you go to JetBlue? know what their thing's called? JetBlue down there in Fort Lauderdale. They're
Your attention, please.
Airline.
Now,
yeah, I know, but the JetBlue Park because it's like a miniature Fenway.
I haven't been there.
Well, I mean, it's not miniature. It's still
Sox might go there.
length. Yeah,
Here comes
that's-
Zach Britton.
Bink, that's their spring training facility.
There you go.
That's Zach Britton.
Oh, yeah, this pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. Thank you, Jennifer. They're delicious.
And they are rep.
Yes, they are. Kramer, yes, they are.
McCarthy and Daniel Lynch are also in.
We're just trying to part
It's in Fort
advice
Myers.
to Red Sox fan here.
I've been to Fort Myers once. I would not mind living in Fort Myers.
Don't forget, we got a doubleheader coming your way. Well, we're going to do it anyway. If we go to the World Series, it's World Series Game 1, or it's Game 7 of the ALCS, depending on what Zach Britton does here. And keep in mind, he's not a Royal, but the Yankees offered him for Humberto Arteaga. He didn't do that to old Humberto, but it's going to go to the gap.
That's at least going to score one.
Well, it's rally cap time.
Now batter, the center fielder. Jackie
What's the name of that bar, Sox Talk?
I think he's 17 years old.
Oh, you said 17?
Yes.
He's already interviewing Red Sox players at 17?
Yeah.
Where did he say he's 17 at?
Scroll up.
Oh, so never mind about that bar, Sox
Yeah,
Talk. Stay at McDonald's.
Yeah. Good gosh.
Get you a Coke and a Big Mac.
Bink is a little. Bink at times gets ahead of himself. He's a grizzly veteran.
You're at the perfect age, though, seriously, like to really get your foot in the door. Go to college, do internships at these radio stations, work for free at times if you have to, but if you have the means, like if you're living, I'm not saying you live with your parents, Sox Talk, but I assume you do.
Hey, Sonny and Chad Farrow says, in real life, Yankees never take this trade for Arteaga. Honestly, if this was the Texans being there with their thing, they would trade DeAndre Hopkins for a can of air for footballs.
Humberto Arteaga ended up hitting 10 home runs and hitting
Yeah, he actually hit 10 home.
300 for him.
The only reason why he didn't play for the Yankees in the postseason is because he got hurt and dislocated wrist.
He took off.
He took off.
That was a good trade.
All I know is I'm kind of mad we
Yankees wouldn't have been in the AL. The Royals were nice and didn't play Britton against the Yankees.
And the thing is, the Yankees only beat the Red Sox by 3 games, and the only reason why is because Andujar's hurt, and Arteaga's now hurt.
Well, he was in Omaha for us.
Andujar, who's the other guy?
He played for the Yankees.
Andujar's the guy who can't really throw the ball from third base.
Yeah.
He didn't play at all during the.
They would have made the postseason without Arteaga, so it was a good trade, actually.
It was.
Sonny and Chad, you're always such a bright person. You cheer me up on my darkest days. Actually, you kick my dog whenever you come on here.
That's the thing. I feel like anybody can hit 10 home runs, though, when you're playing at Yankee Stadium, that baby ballpark.
Almost time to break the timeout again.
Damn it, Bink.
It was a good trade. Worked out for both teams.
I mean, Britton lowered his ERA from
And
5 to
Arteaga
4.
just became the guy that his potential reached. You know? We didn't have room for him.
That's true.
He played with us for a while.
He did.
Humberto Arteaga started a few games. Good player. Great player.
But, I mean, if we're taking the salary dump, we'll take the salary dump. It's okay. We'll just tax write-off for us.
It was an expression. I don't think you really kick dogs. Kramer asked me earlier if I eat dogs.
There you go. Get your head. You got my head right. That's awesome, Sox Talk.
Sox Talk, seriously, though, man. I would, even before you go to college, they're not going to hire you until you're out of high school, but they might let you go visit.
Put it this way. Think about this, Bink. In this profession, they can hire anybody. They hired you.
It's true. Good point.
Put that out there.
Yeah, they took this Husky ballet dancer.
Yes. Puig don't dive. Okay.
From Puig, and they'll score again. 6-1 here.
That's 7-1 now.
2 score here. But anyway, Sox Talk, here's the deal. Ask one of the local sports radio personalities if you can go sit in the studio and watch a show. That's a great way to get them to know you. Just, hey, can I come watch what you do? Go watch the producer, see how they kind of put the show together, and then just because that makes impressions on people that you're willing to learn. But just go and just hey, you don't have to hire you at that point. Just hey, can I come watch you? See what you do. Get your foot in the door, Sox. I have a feeling this guy's going to be the next Florio or something. The next Ian Rappaport, Sox Talk.
I mean, a lot of things come out.
Next Ken Rosenthal.
That's my main goal at some points we can.
Or the next Wet Butt 69. What could tell us for it?
It's time for the traditional.
I said they stretch back. 3, 2, 1.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root for the Virtual Royals. They don't win, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at that.
Old ball game. Actually, I do want to go back. Now I'm going to place a chip on Soler.
Oh, man, I was going to put my second one on
You
it.
do it.
You know what?
Go for it.
I should just to keep you
Yeah, you
at
can't-
bay.
don't-
That way, if we get
go
one,
for it.
I stay one ahead of you every time.
Go for it, baby.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be a gentleman here with full gamesmanship. Chris Cotillo, is that who you're talking? Chris Cotillo. That guy was breaking stories when he was in college, and now look at him. He's covering the Red Sox. Chris follows me on Twitter, too. Chris Cotillo would be one person I would reach out if I was you, Sox Talk, because he's the type of guy that would help you. He's a good dude. But remember Chris Cotillo used to break stories in college?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Like he would break stories before everybody else would, and now he's like a Red Sox beat writer. He's got to be young. He's got to be like 20, 21, 22 years old.
Doesn't Jared do stuff with Barstool?
Maybe.
That Jared Carabas?
Yeah, look at Chris Cotillo's picture here. Look how young he is. He's the Red Sox beat writer.
The catcher, number 13.
And he's damn good at what he does.
These bats are not coming alive right now for the Royals.
How old is Cotillo, Sox? He's a young guy, isn't he? Because he was breaking stories when he was like North Carolina and North Carolina State, one of those two. I forgot where he went. Dirty Sean's going chip on Salvi here.
Smart idea, Dirty Sean.
I'm impressed you've already interviewed Red Sox players at 17. It's pretty awesome. Sure, you got a credential there for the training camp.
Well, if you get in the spring training with that, oh, that's perfect.
The other thing too is covering minor league baseball. And I get it, we don't have minor league baseball right now, but anybody gets to go cover them. I love going to minor league baseball games.
You know what I'm about to do? I just got a notification on my watch that Taco Bell has stuff going on. Did you know that Taco Bell's like cutting half of their damn menu?
Really?
Yeah, like all the thing on the dollar menu is completely wiped out.
they just added grilled cheese burritos.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
I haven't. No, but the thing is, like, I always get the beefy Frito burritos and the beef quesadillas.
Love those.
They're gone. They're gonna be done. They're Taco Bell's getting rid of them.
Everybody's cutting down. Wow.
Oh, Zoom and phone calls. It's even better. You got their numbers. Well, at least they got the number.
Zoom and phone calls. These couple buddies with some of the minor league guys. See, there you go, man. You know what you're doing, Sox. You're networking, man. That's what you got to do. Keep us posted on what you do because you're gonna do big things, man. I can tell right now.
Yeah. What's like? I use social media, Twitter. What's your Twitter handle? I'll shoot you a follow.
Now batting, right fielder.
I am curious how you found this, Sox Talk Nation.
Yeah, that's a
Sox
great
Talk.
question.
How did you find this? Hunter Dozier now the batter, batting 1 for 2. Shout out once again to Jennifer and Mr. Morris. I assume you guys have the same last name. You are married, but sometimes couples do have separate names.
Dirty Sean like to get you a follow too. Well, clean Sean in about 38 minutes. He'll be clean Sean.
Yeah, he's getting a pedicure and manicure, which is highly weird for a guy that goes by Dirty Sean. What's his Twitter handle?
First sales today has been nails.
Heading the game here. It's 7-1. Things are getting a little distracted. Trying to help one of our own peeps.
Your attention, please.
Kevin McCarthy, speaking of mac and cheese, that's what Maureen said she was going to be eating earlier.
By the way,
This brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Yes, they are. Kramer, yes, they are.
so Rock over on Facebook said, Bink, would you do a birthday party still or a baseball doubleheader? Maybe. We'd love the Chunkendale at the Fields tomorrow.
Which fields?
Martinez.
If the Royals asked me to come be a Chunkendale, because keep in mind, I did a podcast with another gentleman that was Husky, was over 400 pounds, and the other guy was over 3 spins. We were all pretty Husky gentlemen. Our motto was live late and overweight, which is fantastic. We don't break news, we just break chairs. If we were the Chuck, those are great. You have to admit, those are great. We do it every time we go. Live late and overweight. We don't break news, we just break chairs. It was our thing.
That's awesome.
That was our sign-in.
I
And there's a couple guys drinking beer in a garage led to this. Hell, I was in New York for the World Series. All from drinking beer in a garage with the podcast. Dreams do happen. And a lot of my dreams have been crushed. Some of them work.
Martinez flying.
I have definitely failed miserably at most things I've done in life. But there have been a few successes.
The batter.
Not many, but a few.
There's your line so far as Chris Sale is still pitching. They're working the 8th inning as we hit to the bottom of the 8th. Brady Singer, he may get 4 earned runs, only going 4 innings. He still is a bright young kid here that is going to, he's going to pitch in the World Series. We already know that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
There's
is.
no way, like, say if the Royals do lose this game, there's
He's
no way
pitching
they're
well.
dropping game
Their
7.
theater squad, man.
He is.
Tearing it up. Dude, Bubba's arms.
I bet
Like,
Bubba's been.
But he's been cracking them. Like, he had 3 in the real spring training 1.0. He hits that grand slam. Phillips, because when they bring in Franchi Cordero, like Phillips, man, I love Brett Phillips too. We both do. He came on the show. I want Brett to make it. I think Brett's going to be a good baseball player. He's not just a defensive player. 18 home runs in AAA last year.
Here's the thing, with the addition of Frenchie Cordero, I don't see that happen. That's the sad part, because I like Brett. I like Brett a lot.
I mean, I don't know how many games are going to. The goal was to give Gordo some days off, but the bottom line is 60 games. A lot of those guys will play. Like, Salvi's going to be hard to get out of the game. He's come back to the Tommy John.
Oh,
but,
he wants to play 24/7.
dude, he would lead the major leagues in catching every year and still go to Venezuela or Japan for the All-Star games
and
and
then play.
catch after the season. He loves playing ball.
This guy doesn't wear knee savers either.
Kevin McCarthy from Marist College in New York. He's probably been one of the nicest guys to me throughout the broadcasting career. Just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. But I ask him silly questions, too, because he always joins me at Fan Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you ever plunk somebody, you ever think, like, having Dozier out there in O'Hearn, like, to protect you? We get in some ridiculous
That's the one.
conversations.
You asked him that this past Fan Fest, didn't you?
I did. We talked to Astros and trash can banging, and I went deep with him. I think I even asked him, what if you just juiced everybody to me? Now, Kevin's got a great sense of humor. Good dude.
You got to have some of those guys, because then it'd be just awkward, because most guys are like, you got to think, through a 162 game grind, they're serious when it comes to the game. You can't be serious when after the game as well.
I've told you the story of McCarthy. McCarthy's bounced a lot between minor leagues and pros, right? Yeah. And before he kind of made it where he was here all the time, I'll never forget his first game. Like, you go in the clubhouse, and it's, like, really nice, right? But there's, like, a machine right there there's a fridge that has, like, Gatorades and waters. And Mac and Cheese had his backpack on. He's getting ready to leave. He stops. And he doesn't care. He grabbed, like, 5 waters or something or some Gatorades out of it. You know, he didn't have that in the minor league. We talked about that a lot, like the travel, the hotels. They even have their personal chef. Like, they don't want to go back to AAA. They have the good life here.
They do.
They fly nice planes, stay in nice hotels.
Oh, that's off the glove of McBroom. That's going to go out into...
But I was laughing because here's this minor leaguer that came up here. And I told you the Joey Gallo story. I was here for his first road trip. He was talking about the Chipotle on the plane. Couldn't believe they served Chipotle on the airplane. Loved it. It's just simple things like that. These guys are great before they hit the big. And McCarthy, he's never going to be like a superstar, but Gallo clearly blew up.
I had Chipotle this last night. I did not think of Joey. Hopefully Joey Gallo's doing pretty good. I know he was tested positive for COVID.
God, it'd be great to have Red Sox fans in here.
Yeah. The nice ones like Sox Talk. Be a little bit of rowdy.
Could have been some mean ones, man. Boston. Get out of here, Royals.
Show you in the harbor.
He'll tell you. Oh, boy. Nice catch, Gooden. This could have gone a different direction, Sox Talk. To be honest with you, I'm surprised it hadn't. I married a girl that was from Providence, Rhode Island. And they're mean as hell out there. So mean that I was in a mall one time. And I asked the clerk, I said, "How you doing, man? You had a nice day?" And she looked at me like I was the weirdest dude in the world. And I said, "Why the look?" She goes, "People don't ask me how I'm doing." And I said, "Well, Kid City is what we do."
Okay, I don't. Let's bring this to the attention. All right,
On Facebook, Danny Goller said, "I'm drinking beer, eating Jack's frozen pizza, and watching it.
You see this?
My girlfriend told me I'm a fat slob. I said, look who's talking. We just broke up."
Where's that at?
It's on Facebook.
On our feed?
On our feed.
Where? I see Rocco.
I see it right
That's
there.
from last night.
No, that's right here because Rocco. It's the refresh your thing. It's the top message right now. See it now?
Yeah, it's beautiful though.
That's a. So he's eating Jack's frozen pizza with.
This is what I do.
Yeah, eat Jack's frozen pizza, drinking beer, and watching this. You get called a fat slob, and you say, "Look who's talking."
Not only that, but I juice my Jacks with extra pepperonis and some onions, some
Put
jalapenos.
jalapenos on that. Yeah, no, that's
There he is.
that's.
Watching this. My girlfriend told me I'm a fat slob. Just say you're husky, man. That's the way I roll. That's kind of mean of her, though.
Yeah, no.
You tell her you're watching fake baseball, man. This is game 6.
Game 6 of the postseason of the ALCS. There's no.
But I go get those big pepperonis, like from the deli, and I throw them on my Jacks or Tonys, and I cut up an onion, put a jalapeno. Delicious. Here comes Daniel Lynch. Speaking of that 2018 draft class, this pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They're red.
Right you are, Kramer, right you are. This is funny, though. I'm drinking beer and eating Jack's frozen pizza. This might be my favorite text ever.
Outlaw Bandit. Another
My girlfriend
Red Sox
told me I'm
fan.
a fat slob. I said, "Look who's talking."
Good,
Yeah.
a good comment back to you. That's a great comment.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they didn't go well.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's.
Look who's talking. It didn't work. You probably have been all right without the look who's talking.
Daniel comes in, throws one pitch.
Yeah, I just got a text from Sean. He's not happy about the score.
No, I'm not happy about the score.
The
either.
backstop, total collapse, 9-1. I mean, this is not looking good. 2 hits for the Royals. Chris Sales was great this game.
Oh, yeah, 2 hits.
We've still got game 7. I know. I mean, it's okay. Let's be realistic. I mean, it's 6 outs. They got to get at least 9 runs. They did come back on the Sox in Boston. Down 4, they scored 6.
That's the game they lost. I know they won. They at least lost one game. So that's the game Mahomes with the grand slam. I'll remember it now.
And we got no Mahomes because he's with the Chiefs right now.
We got him at pinch hit duties, but Veach has literally said
Yeah.
we can only pinch hit him. I'm not trying to get yelled at.
Because if the Chiefs are supposed to play, which obviously this game is in October, Mahomes is, well, let's see, he has played a few games, but Veach only let him play on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Because Tuesdays are off day. But he just paid him $500 million. I get it.
I mean, he got a little banged up against the Buffalo Bills on Thursday. Just give him some rest.
Yeah, he needed. He still threw for 370 and 7 touchdowns, but he was also, he talks junk to the defenders when he's playing football. Said, "Well, who's rookie of the year in baseball? This guy. Who's MVP in football? This guy. Who's Super Bowl MVP? This guy." Any more questions, son?
Yeah, he's.
Mahomes let him hear it.
You think Kyler Murray could be a rookie of the year if he played a full 162?
Yes. Kyler Murray's that good.
Yeah, I know. I wish he would have played baseball rather than football. Like, I'm kind of the same. I'm in the same boat with Jameis Winston. You
I
probably
had an
should.
argument with Alex one day. I seen him. He's the type of guy. In football, I think Kyler Murray's going to be tremendous in football.
Oh, I do too.
But we'll say he's not. We'll say he's like Baker Mayfield and goes down a spiral. Gets some bad coaching. And I could see him testing the waters again, like testing the waters of baseball.
Have him be the opposite Brandon Whedon.
He could, yeah. I mean, he could be the next Dion or Bogle. I mean, that's one of the guys that could do it. He's a top 10 pick in each.
Jennifer says, how many pitchers do we have? I'm guessing left. No, we have the Wolf left.
Wolf, Holland,
Holland, and
Barlow.
And Barlow, we have 3. As looks like another 10th strikeout. Chris Sale.
He's good tonight, man.
He's
this deep in the game. Royals touched him up earlier in Boston, but Sale has been unhittable tonight.
supposed to see Austin Bryce in Game 7 versus Danny Duffy.
He came into this series 2-0 with a 0 ERA. He mowed him down in the ALDS.
That's if Game 7's going to happen.
And you know the thing is, this is why it's not real. In real life, Chris Sale wouldn't have played this year because he had Tommy John in March.
It's true.
So yes, I mean, if Kramer and I were going by the books, but of course we can't control their
We
team.
can't control their teams.
They play who they want to play.
Or I would have tried.
And I understand. We played Mahomes. I get it. It's not, I mean, it is what it is. He was a former draft pick of the Tigers.
That's out.
This guy hit a towering home run for the inter-squad Royals. Boom, boom, McBroom. He's really putting pressure on O'Hearn. Matter of fact, he and O'Hearn were the top 2 hitters in spring training and the top 2 home run hitters.
When you talk about it, he's going to get a single there.
McBroom was tied with 3 home runs with Bubba Starling. He had 26 home runs last year in Scranton Wilkes-Barre. AAA for the Yankees. He's been a good addition.
I'm not going to lie. This has been a good performance by Chris Sale.
Yeah, it's been one of the better pitching performances we've seen this year. Eduardo Escobar had those 11 straight strikeouts. Now that was impressive, but he still lost.
He lost to Mike Montgomery.
Who hit a grand slam in Colorado, who's currently on the IL.
0-1's the count.
How about a rally pickle shot?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it would work probably too. Those pickle shots at the backstop are just incredible. Makes me want one.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I'll go get one.
You're going to get one right now?
Well, we got another game.
I know, but you can go there and get me one as well, bring it back.
I'm not going anywhere, Kramer.
It's my appreciation day, Vink. You got to make sure.
It is your appreciation day.
I got the count.
I haven't
1
gotten
and 2.
damn gifts or a steak yet.
We decided, since I've been a little mean to Kramer this year, that today would be yet another
See, that's the
appreciation
thing.
day.
I don't think you've been mean to me.
Well, but some have said so.
Apparently, some don't understand entertainment/comedy
Yeah.
compared to real life.
Well, you've been kind of mean to me.
We got a full count.
Oh, I try to be mean to you every single day.
Absolutely.
I try to be.
This goes both ways.
If I'm not mean to you, Bink, then I don't like you.
I've had to sit in here while you've refused to shower for 5 months.
Well, no, Bink.
The nonsense that comes out of your mouth.
It's
And I've sat here and dealt with that. That's kind of
okay.
dealing with stuff.
So, Bink, I've gone to weekly showers now. You
Fuck
should
you.
you should know. You should know.
Major League Baseball, this is real. They're discouraging showers from
Oh, I
players
know.
at the ballpark. You would love this.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is your type of baseball here.
I'd
You
fit
could do
right
the
in.
meeting and say, hey, well, I don't shower either.
I'd fit right in.
You would think.
And my takes, Kellen Moore is still arguably the best, greatest college quarterback in my opinion.
Your
In
takes
my
are terrible.
opinion, it's my opinion.
You said Wayne Gretzky was overrated
He is.
as well.
Yes. Imagine this seriously. Put Wayne Gretzky into this type of style of hockey that we're seeing now. He'd be good, but he wouldn't be the greatest of all time.
No,
Yes.
you're wrong.
He's in the
Dude was
area
lightning
where-
fast, had the best
It's
slap shot in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, no, stop it now, Kramer.
I'm pretty sure Bennington
Seriously.
can stop every single one of them.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Your skis are getting above your head here. You're gonna fall over.
I'm skating on thin ice. It sounds like I'm doing right now.
Some of the things you've said to me over the last 5 months are just
They're in the
completely
area. They couldn't
ridiculous.
lift the puck. I mean,
Completely
granted, if he could
ridiculous.
lift the puck and if he'd use this type of style of stick,
And
it would
Sale
be
gets
different.
another K.
All
All right, let's play the quiet game. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Can't laugh. Oh, damn it. I lost.
Oh gosh,
Some of the
crap we're doing this damn broadcast.
I'm actually shocked you guys watch and listen still. to this-
Broadcasters playing a quiet game is not really good for anybody.
We were synced up on looking at each other. That's what got me to laugh. Oh!
Oh, third hit batter for the Red Sox. You know what? Pedroia deserved one for throwing that little hissy fit earlier.
J.D. Martinez.
Not only that, he needs that hair for men. his top of his hair is just
All right,
bald.
shave it off. Just shave it the rest of it off. I do like the captain. I call him the captain because he's
Hair from Engine ought to get Pedroia as one of their sponsors.
well. It's got to work, and I don't think just a hair from
Well,
him.
Brian Urlacher has hair now. Looks really weird with it, too.
He needs to shave it off.
I cannot wait for the Royals to win this and break into that Miller Lite and Casey Wine Company. Celebrate at Sean's bar, naked with fire. Standing on the bar. Because I'm legal.
Yeah, you are legal. But, I mean, I don't think they would want you to be naked at the bar.
No, that's not requested.
Oh!
Oh, no.
That's a thing.
That was taken out.
Here's the
Troy took
thing.
him
Yeah,
out
he took
second.
him out.
That's ridiculous. That's just
You
cheap.
can't do that in that.
He's still mad about getting plunked.
All right, that's
That's crossing the line. Virtually.
Bogart.
JD Martinez slide.
Martinez will go into second. The runner on second that slid into. So Pedroia scored on that.
Yeah, Pedroia scored. Martinez slid.
No, Pedroia slid. Martinez batted.
Try that. Let's go ahead and twist it around there, Kramer.
It's all right, dude. Just want to make sure you're right. I just want to make sure you're understanding, like, kind of like what's 5 plus 4 plus 3 equals.
It's all right. It's 3-2. 3-2 in the series. We got a game 7. We'll be just fine. Be just fine. Get the rally towels out for game 7. I love game 7s. Love game 7s.
If anything, that's fuel to the fire right there for the Royals to put the stomp down on Boston.
Hey, Jennifer, what part of the city do you and your husband live in? Some of you cats been driving for a long way to get to the bar.
The count is 1 and 2.
I live in the Northland, which is beautiful. The oceans are
Well,
fantastic.
next. Oh, about right around here.
The oceans in Gladstone, incredible.
Got him.
No, there's no ocean in Gladstone, but I pretend there is. The beaches of Raytown.
Raphael.
That's the area where Rocco hangs out all the time.
Lenexus. Let's just drove a little bit there. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's where all your exes are from.
All my exes live in Lenexa. That's why I hang my hat in misery. All my exes live in Lenexa.
Ball.
Good song. Good song.
1 and 1.
It's good. It's not bad, actually.
You ever thought about Broadway?
What's that?
You ever thought about Broadway?
I wanted to when I was ballet dancing.
Probably stop now.
Ball match outside.
I was a 4.0 ballerina.
Doesn't the score go to 5?
I was good, though. Just didn't work out. Started eating.
Look at that. Look at that guy.
Leotards would not fit.
Ball at inside.
I wasn't a fan of those little shoes.
All right, Sox talk.
All right, Sox talk.
Game 7 starts at 1 o'clock, or around it.
He's leaving.
And he's like,
Get this husky ballerina and got another guy that does nothing from the 80s or 90s.
Up next,
We call Wayne Gretzky overrated.
the first baseman, Nick Moreland.
you know who's underrated?
Wit.
Yes.
Mitch Moreland 2 for 3 tonight. Daniel Lynch will stay in here to kind of fill this out. And keep in mind, Holland and the Wolf should be fresh.
Count 1 and 0.
Hey, all hands on deck for game 7s. All of them.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. And the Red Sox continue to pepper Puig out there in center.
Yeah, you're out.
Oh, he gets thrown out at second base. Moreland's trying to stretch that into a double.
Love it. Good defense. Marine still doesn't. They're what, 5 hours late now at this point, Marine?
That's ridiculous. Honestly, Marine, I would just be like, screw it. I'm not worried about it today.
I've talked to Sean about putting horse parking at the bar. You can always bring the horse up there.
left field.
Asked him to put a little feeder out there for the grass and oats.
Uh-huh.
You have horse parking? Would name me one bar that has good horse parking. See, you can't.
Bet there's probably one on State Line Road. They haven't replaced it yet.
There's not.
0-1
Sean is
the count.
installing horse parking. Heath Embry and Ryan Brazier warm up for the Red Sox. Don't forget, after this game, we'll have a 6.5 minute intermission.
Nope. Ball one.
Sean just texted me, bring it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sean, if there's any bar to have horse parking, it would be you. Why not? Be the only guy. Be the front runner. After all, there was a guy at the Chiefs parade on a horse.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was arrested but didn't let go. Because there's no law about riding your horse on streets. We've all seen it. How would you like to say later on, taking my horse up to the bar?
Gotta ride my horse down there.
I got the count.
Dude,
2-2.
seriously, I'd have like spurs, assless chaps, cowboy hat. That'd look great.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to strike out there.
Royals down to 2 here.
Now
11-1.
back,
Let's just get to game 7 here. Let's go. Bring it, Red Sox.
Gordon.
Oh, and 1.
Hope it's not a serious issue you're having.
1 and 1.
I haven't seen the issue. You don't have to tell us, but can you mention it's like a roof? A roof over the rain? You gotta get-
That's kind of like what my mom's situation is right now.
I know. How is that situation going with your mom?
It's still where it has been.
Really? They fixed the roof yet?
No, the leak that we've experienced in our basement I told you about.
Now back,
Well, it came
the
from my
designated
room
hitter, Jorge
down to the basement,
Soler.
and there's some damage in my room.
Gee, Christmas. The rain is not a good thing there.
Well, no, I mean it leaks a little bit. It's not like there's like a buckets on buckets.
I'll be
on
rooting for no
buckets.
rain from now on.
0-1's the count.
I will be.
That's why I keep saying, is it going to rain today? But
Yeah.
I mean, then again,
It never does.
St. Joe's up north
Yeah.
about an hour.
They get a little different weather. Sale needs to mix in a razor. That kind of neck beard he's got.
I'm surprised he didn't cut up the jersey so he can make his neck around it.
2 strikes.
He's got the neck beard.
That's true.
Royals
That's the
won
way-
game 5, 7-1. Oh, there it is. Complete game. Don't see that very often in virtual baseball. But Chris Sale today, fantastic. 116 pitches, and it's good to have him out. Now, game 7s, we see Chris Sale again this week. Usually,
No.
not as many pitches he did tonight. I'm just saying.
You won't see him in Game 7.
Oh, look at that. That's just
Oh,
cockiness.
guess that. No,
Oh, they're talking trash, Bogarts and Pedroia and company.
It's like government.
We'll get him tomorrow.
Pat.
There's Mahomes. We'll get him tomorrow. If we don't, maybe Puig will fight somebody.
Yes, mac and cheese did pitch.
While you were eating mac and cheese pitched. Chris Sale, though, fantastic, Cream Dog.
14 strikeouts, Pink.
Unbelievable. You can't do anything about that.
The final line score for our
So-
Royals managed 3 hits.
That's the worst part.
11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
Lopez pitched, McCarthy pitched. Every single person in the
Kansas
game
City,
gave at
one
least
run
one
on
run.
3 hits, no
Red
errors.
Sox ended up
They
leading
left
15
3
on
men
base.
Yeah, that's a lot of people on base.
Time of
That's a
the
positive.
3
They left
hours
15
and
people on base. It could have been a lot
Who
worse.
knows? I'm not looking for positives, Kramer.
No,
All
but
Stadium.
right, 6.5 minute intermission.
yep. You want to hit the mic real quick? We'll be right back. Well,
Hey, hang on. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
30. Okay, we're live.
6.5 minute intermission means 6.5 minute intermission. Not a second before.
Okay, why does it say Chris Sale versus Danny Duff?
Oh, that's.
What if they had?
No, that's a glitch. Go to the calendar and see how far apart were these games. There should have been next day.
the
Saturday,
next
Sunday.
day. They're throwing Chris Sale twice.
They-
What is this, like the new Bumgardner or something? That's what they think they can do?
surely that's just a glitch. They'll be like Austin Bryce or somebody. No way is Sale pitch.
We'll find out in a second.
That's cheating.
He's pitching. I don't know.
This is not fair. Look at ERA. 1.33-0.
He's got 32 innings too.
Oh goodness. Chris Sale, could he cut up some uniforms? Good point, Marine. Wow. Anyway, here we are. Welcome, folks. And those of you watching at the backstop, welcome to the broadcast. Kramer Sansone, Jay Binkley. We're with you for the second half of the doubleheader. Game 7. This series tied 3-3. The road team has won every game. And I wasn't going to mention it, but Kramer did. And he kind of jinxed it.
No, we're saving all the runs. The Royals are saving all the runs for Game 7. That's what they had, all those runs in Game 4, Game 5, Game 6. See, look at that.
What kind of stamina must Chris Sale have?
I don't know. He pitched a lot of. He pitched a complete game shutout.
It is Game
Well, not
7
shutout.
when I said
Yep.
all hands on deck means all hands on deck, but not
Like
Chris Sale again. His arm's going to fall off.
I mean, that's fine
He
with
just
us.
came off Tommy John.
That's fine with us, though.
I can't believe he's going. This is not fair. I get it. We have the homes and all this. I get it. This is not fair. This is not fair. But it is what it is.
It's going to fall off.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's what my dad always said. Danny Duffy 0-0 was really good in the ALDS. The Red Sox touched him up a little bit. But this is the guy you want in this game, Danny Duffy.
Yes, you do.
The guy you don't want in this game is Chris Sale, and I'm not sure how that happened. He must be
I'm not
really
sure. How long are we going to see him
The
go,
left
though?
fielder,
got to be just
Andrew Benintendi.
Or even maybe Peach Duffy or Benintendi.
Oh, no. Okay, good. Gordon underneath that one.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael.
What in the hell is he pitching?
I don't know. I almost want a microburst or something, but they'll put him right back out there. I don't know about the Red Sox. I don't. This game has a mind of its own at times, and it is Game 7. Devers 3 for 9 lifetime against Duffy. Chris Sale was unreal in Game 1.
That's out.
Mahomes can't play, unfortunately, because it's Sunday.
You're gonna. Well, no, they already had their game though. They had the game on Thursday night against the Bills.
Oh, that's right, the Bills, you said. But,
But remember, Beach
I got
said
you one
only
down.
pinch hit duties.
can't play. I get it. I want to do something, though. This is Larry Bullard. We get him behind home plate as well. He's usually been kind of kind to the Royals, though. Hopefully he can be in this Game 7. This is unbelievable. The Royals were down 0-2 in this series, so they did storm back and win 3 in a row.
That's
and then
true.
there was the Chris Sale game. That game will always be remembered for,
Yeah, Chris Sale game in
Chris
Game
Sale
6,
game.
but then he's in Game 7 now.
which I'll remember that, too. This is unbelievable. Thanks, Jennifer, for sharing this on Facebook. You can actually do it right here from YouTube. You just click the little share button, and you can, you hit the share button.
Think I make this shot, Bing?
Huh?
Think I make this shot?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say you missed that one. He's bored. Did he call bank?
I got to call bank.
No, you didn't.
What time? I have
You didn't
to
call bank.
I have to call it though.
I didn't hear you call bank.
I have to call it though, right?
In case you're wondering, Kramer did make the shot into the trash can, into the Altuve, but he didn't call bank.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
The news just said Pat is on express flight. Now, Pat's actually in the dugout,
Still a dugout.
but he'll get a ring if the Royals win a ring, but which will be kind of interesting when the Super Bowl ring and the World Series the same year, essentially.
Be the first one ever.
But Chiefs aren't happy with us ever since he popped the shoulder out.
No.
We're just kind of finally getting that relationship kind of iced over. Hadn't played a lot in this series. He's been great this year, Rookie of the Year.
0-1, no strike.
6 for 30 lifetime is J.D. Martinez against the Duff Man.
We don't want an intense phone call.
Look at these Sox fans. They love it. Outlaw Bandit.
Oh yeah,
They're all hands on deck. They love it. They love some sale.
So hopefully there's going to be a fire sale here when the Royals bat here in the bottom of the first.
This is kind of cheap in Boston. It's all right. We just have to get to it. It's got to be tired.
He's got to be tired. He's
got a complete game.
This isn't like the 1990, not 1990s, like the 1900s, early 1800s where, late 1800s where every single pitcher pitched every single game, it seemed like. We had the Knicks rules back in the day. Martinez rips that down the right field line.
It's going to be extras. What are you doing, Dozier? Pick it up. Oof. He'd lose it? Look down.
Not quite sure. I think he tried to pick it up. He tried to pick it up like a golf ball that Pat would probably pick up.
I mean, I understand it's Game 7 urgency. Maybe he's right there. Like right there. I thought he had it in the glove.
He went glove for it, ran over the top of it, ran into the wall.
Yeah, he's been so good. First year in right field this year. I'd say it's been a success for Dozier so far, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it has. He didn't win Gold Glove, but he probably should have.
Jennifer saying Pat should play if Sale can play. Well, we might put him in. We might put him in. What do you think, Greg? I mean, after all, we get to the 5th inning or something, to have to.
I just wanted to forward I'm not answering the phone call from Beach, but it's totally up to you.
I got it on mute.
I got it on mute as well.
Ball.
Yeah.
The Beach is listening. He said you've been warned.
Of course he is.
He messaged me saying you've been warned.
Mr. Veach, I gave you an A+ on the drive yesterday. We were talking about what grade I would give you for this offseason. It's been incredible. Yes, please let us play Pat Mahomes. I understand he had a rough game in Buffalo. Still won it, but he got tagged up a little bit. Get it. Understand it. Yes, $500 million is $500 million. Get that part too. I will say this, though. What do you think about me paying Puig $30 million? Good deal, isn't it?
For what he produced, probably a good deal.
Yeah, it probably was. That $30 million was well spent. Got the Royals here.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, no. Not again from Xander. Man, has he been a thorn in the side. 2-run jack by Bogart. See, they do start it over in the World Series. The ALCS. Because that's for the game. It's for the game, never mind. 4-40, because they say he's hitting 3 home runs at least in the Royals. It's first of the game. Wow, Red Sox quickly up here.
His bat really wasn't alive in that game.
Marine wants to talk to Mr. Veach.
Oh, we'll let you talk to Veach.
Well, just give me your number, Marine. Look at Outlaw. He loves that. That's Bogarts. Yeah. Bogarts had a great series, Outlaw. It's been tough to beat. This guy's been great, too.
This guy has been, that
Look
231
at OPS.
Count
Jesus
1-0.
Aguilar. I mean, that OPS is ridiculous. He's hit some very important home runs for the Red Sox.
I can't remember the actual trade.
He broke the tie in Game 2.
I can't remember what the actual trade is to send Aguilar to Boston from Miami, but I think it's worked out.
They get Jeter, too.
Nope. That's
I don't
inside.
think Jeter would ever be in a Red Sox uniform.
I don't know, man. Several Sox have played with the Yankees and back
Well, yeah,
and forth.
No, that's
Including the Babe.
but it's mostly
It's most for some reason. It's most of the time it's Red Sox players going to New York.
most of the time. I can't even name you one right now that went from New York to Boston.
Well, it's happened.
Yeah, but what was the most recent one?
I'm trying to think. Hang on a second. Let me think. Let me look at the 2018.
But
Red
the
Sox.
last Red Sox to do was Ellsbury, right?
Jacoby Ellsbury. He played for Yankees second. Or Ellsbury played with the Red Sox first.
Yeah,
Damon played both.
yeah. Damon played for the Red Sox first before the
Oh, not the previous
Yankees.
season. See, we as fans think there's rivalries all the time, which when the guys play, but think about this. Neil Smith plays for the Broncos. You know, we've seen a lot of Chiefs go play. Marcus Allen play for the Chiefs. Chiefs and Raiders hate each other.
Yeah.
We've seen Rich Gannon play for both.
Yeah. Rich Gannon, yeah, great quarterback.
This has been a season where the visitors won all the games. Very reminiscent of last year's World Series.
There's Chris Sale. They're actually going to do it. I wonder how many innings does he go this one? There's no way he can go a complete 9 again. There's no way.
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Just Witt this postseason, 6 for 37.
That's not like Witt. It's not like Witt at all.
We used to say Bogart all the time. Instead of Bogart, it was Bogart. Like, they beat his butt head. Don't Bogart my stash, man. Like, that was Bogart was take. Don't Bogart it from me.
Alexander Bogarts.
Yeah. He's robbing us.
Remember-
He's taking it from us.
I'm trying to think who's there. Imagine if
The name Xander's cool, though.
imagine if
Yohan Moncada still played for Boston.
but I mean they wouldn't have Chris Sale.
No.
Remember when
Nope.
Pedro Ceriaco was the
Bees knees in Boston, or who was the outfielder that was good for only for like a half a season?
Weird.
It was like mid 2000s, not like 2010s, I think.
Nope. Upstairs.
Red Sox outfielder who was good for a short
I
time.
think in his career possibly no he's still I think he's in their minor league now.
My favorite Red Sox, Big Poppy.
2 balls.
Who am I saying?
Is it your favorite Red Sox?
Of all time?
Yeah.
I'd probably say Manny.
Which strikes out swinging.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
That's a ball.
We'll get it here in a second.
It was maybe it wasn't 2010. I mean, if there's a Red Sox fans in here, I think it might help out. He's an outfielder.
Outlaw will help you. Outlaw Bandit's in here. Outfielder? Was he a power hitter?
I mean, he showed flashes of it.
Around what time period, Kramer?
Nope. Outside.
I'm gonna
2-1
say-
count here.
I'm gonna look up 2012 roster.
2012 Red Sox. Alex Gordon facing Chris Sale here. Hopefully, this is not what happened in real life. A pitcher might come in for like a batter or something. Like Mad Bum pitched a lot with the Giants, but he wouldn't have done this.
All right, it wasn't 2012.
2010 Red Sox?
Nope, it's a little further up.
Like 15th or 14th. Which
Probably.
direction?
I'm looking at 14 right now.
But Sean would know.
Yeah, Resny Castillo. Remember when Resny Castillo was the bee's knees in Boston? Didn't really pan out.
Nope. That's down. Ball 4.
Shane Victorino. I remember talking to Shane quite a
Batting
bit
third,
when he come
the
through.
designated hitter, Jorge
Grady Sizemore is on the phone.
Soler.
Oh, yeah, Grady Sizemore.
Dude, if he was healthy his whole career, man, imagine the numbers he would have put up. Huh?
Huh?
Sizemore, had he stayed healthy.
Oh, Grady? Yeah.
He's a 5'2" guy. So, Rusney Castillo, what did he end up hitting this year?
He was good.
2 home runs. Dude, he barely even played for him that year.
That may not be him then.
333.
May not be him then. That name
Dude,
sounds
he only
familiar.
had like... Rudy Castillo only played in 40 games a year. That wouldn't have been him. Stephen... Nah, you were talking outfielders.
Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty sure it's Castillo. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be like...
Is it Diaza?
Count is 2-1.
No?
Alexander Diaza? All right, Rudy Castillo played a lot more in 15. Played in 80 games that year. 5 home runs, 29 ribs.
I'm going to place a chip here on Soler, even though it's a 2-2 count.
What Hanley Ramirez?
No, I know. I would have known Hanley.
Big Pablo?
Ah. Big Panda? The Panda?
Yeah.
Panda. I tell you, I would know the Panda.
Batting fourth. The
Wasn't
catcher,
Jaden Lava?
Salvador Perez.
I do enjoy me some Andrew Benintendi. Probably by far my favorite Red Sox right now.
Never forget Ned Yost's fascination with Brock Holt.
Hey, Brock Holt's in the NL Central now.
I know.
Ball in.
The Milwaukee Brewers. He's always a guy I trade for on MLB The Show is Brock Holt.
Ned loved him. Who's the All-Star manager? Hanley Ramirez used to be like thin and stuff because he used to be like a stolen base guy too.
Yeah, that's when he was in Miami. Then once he left
Played
Miami,
with
Dodgers.
Miguel Cabrera.
Yep. From Miami.
He's my fantasy baseball team.
Yep, same.
He had 51 stolen bases in back-to-back years.
Brady Anderson. How's it going? First time seeing you in the chat.
I remember Florida. He had 29 home runs and 51 stolen bases. He was a 30-30 guy too. 33 home runs, 35 stolen bases. That's before Hanley found the fork and knife.
Or found something else.
Yes, of course.
Oh, when we were talking about Bubba earlier, saying he's bulking up.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Remember that?
The
Is
center
he
fielder,
pulling the Bryson DeChambeau type action
Belong.
with the protein shakes? And
He's always been a big dude though.
it's true.
No, that's down.
You know, Bryson DeChambeau didn't make the cut this weekend. It was the same exact course that he won on last week. He didn't make the cut on this week.
Because he had a 10,
balls,
right?
no
10?
strike.
Yeah, he hit a 10. Didn't make it.
Tiger made it.
Tiger made it. To Pilar. In there for a strike. 2-1 now. We're in the top of the second of Game 7 of the ALCS. Boston Red Sox lead the Royals 2-0. Big storyline for this one is, well, the fact that Chris Sale's pitching and starting Game 7 after going 9 innings on the day before.
I know. There's unbelievable. Brady Anderson. You remember Brady? Remember Brady very often, do you?
Nope, first time, I guess.
You know Sox talk. Must be another Red Sox fan. He must have shared with them.
Yeah, he must have said, yeah, hey, well, let's see the...
He's pulling him out of the woodwork, coming to watch Game 7 here.
I like it, though.
I do too. Welcome, Red Sox
You
fans.
guys haven't done so, like the stream.
Anything we say about your team, don't hold it against us.
1-0.
Pat Mahomes actually requested Verdugo not wear 99 during the series.
You can't just do
He
that.
said he trademarked it.
So you can't trademark numbers, though.
But you can request that they not wear one. Actually, I've never heard a player do that.
No, I've never heard that at all.
You never heard a player ask the opponent and request that he doesn't wear that number?
No.
It was done here.
Who did it here?
Mahomes requested that Verdugo didn't wear 99.
Batting eighth. The catch.
It's a great request.
Christian.
It's denied, but it was requested. He did try to do it against Aaron Judge, and he really did.
Spring.
So it's the spring thing.
It just came down. There we go. Put it back together. Sorry if you heard some weird noises.
We always hear weird noises. Comes to you. Puig right underneath that one. Number 2. 3. My bad. Hunter Dozier leads off for the virtual Royals. Hunter Dozier's had quite the series against the Red Sox here. What?
You and the
Leading up.
Outs get to me sometimes.
The right fielder. Hunter.
250, 3 home runs, but keep in mind, those home runs all came against the Red Sox in this series. He didn't hit any against the Yankees. He's hitting home runs in games 4 and 5. Ground out there.
So Sale has gone 10 1/3.
Yes.
Batting fifth. The third baseman. Mike.
Now that's that's unheard of.
It is. Never happened.
We're witnessing history, folks.
We are.
And it's always with the Red Sox.
We've seen it twice. The Royals would have played the Red Sox today, as a matter of fact, at Kauffman Stadium.
That's true. If the season was not going to happen, if it was going to happen, like for the first time.
So I get those alerts on my phone, and I got in my car yesterday getting ready to leave. It says Royals Red Sox coming up. It's 7-10.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's going good over here in Kansas City, Brady. But game 7 of the World Series. Tight game. Tight. It's going to be tight. Now, the key to this game is for the Royals, of course, to get hits. And drive that pitch count up on Chris Sale. The more pitches he throws, the
2
better.
balls, 2 strikes.
Brady's a Red Sox fan. Oh, no,
Chris Sale
Franco.
has been doing this to
Yeah,
everybody.
Sale's hit 3 hitters now. Boy, but Franco's going to give him a stare, too.
Baseman. Ryan. McBrew.
Wow.
That's the thing, too. Chris Sale's actually looking at Franco taking
Oh,
over
yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
down the line, too.
I'd never forget when he tried to fight the Royals when he was a member of the White Sox. The different Sox. The White Sox. That's where Kane. Oh, he actually went to like the locker room to fight Ventura. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, Slugger.
It's embarrassing.
Keeping that for game 7, but he actually went to the locker room.
Yeah, trying to go for a fight. Yeah, go for a fight.
0-1's the count.
That's the thing, but the Royals typically have Chris Sale's number. That's the thing. That's what was so odd about the last one.
Well, he's finding his groove now, though. This is been the Chris Sale.
I don't know about
series.
he just hit Franco. Never say die Royals. You really can't put him out of there. Put him out of it.
Ball.
Never die rock. Never. That's kind of been the motto all year. Never die Royals.
Never say die.
Never say die. Never say die. Hey, down on strikes there by Boom Boom.
Batting eighth.
A lot of rally towels out here at the K tonight.
Swing.
You've done so, like this broadcast on either YouTube if you're watching it on there, or if you're on Facebook watching it as well. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this post.
Royals trying to get to the 3rd World Series since 2014.
0-1.
But And he started getting some hits here.
I don't know about that one.
That was low.
But that's the thing too. They said Puig went on it. I don't think Puig swung.
No.
Slider hanging in there. Remember, Yasiel Puig was kind of the unsung hero for Game 3.
1-2 count here. Puig 250 this postseason. He hit that monster home run in Game 3.
He's the unsung hero in that one.
Yeah. That was the Puig game.
The Puig burst. Oh, that's ripped foul.
Keep in mind, Chris Sale hit him in Game 6. And Puig almost went up there and tore him apart.
No, that didn't happen. You're stretching the narrative.
I said he almost did. I didn't say he did it.
He looked at him.
Obviously, he didn't do it because he's pitching Game 7.
It's true, and Puig's batting in Game 7.
Had he bit him over his knee and broke him in half, I'm not sure he'd be pitching right now, Kramer.
Probably should have done. Probably should have.
Let's think about these things before you talk. Think before you talk, Kramer. He obviously wouldn't be pitching right now. I had that really happen.
And with this, how the season's going, and Manfred doesn't want fights to happen.
Nope, nor spitting or showers.
Which it's so hard because when I'm on the softball field, I spit, and you cover up with the dirt when you're done spitting.
I've already seen. I've seen her watch sorts of this pitcher whoever's there was just spitting like crazy. It's like you're not supposed to do that. They need a snitch line like golf has.
NBA has a snitch line as well.
Leading off for Boston.
Because you hear Doc.
Would you ever snitch on me if I did something?
Noisy.
You're the type of guy that probably would snitch on me.
It depends on how severe it is.
You'd snitch on me?
It depends on how severe it is. Like, say if it's like a life or death situation.
No, just spitting.
Oh no.
Doing those kind of things.
No.
Just chewing.
No.
That's what. Just keep in mind. I went to Roses because in New York
You're not,
you can't chew,
you
and
can't
a lot
chew.
of guys do chew, and
yeah, you can see
they did it anyway.
Yeah, you see
Because if you're clubby with the Yankees,
Upstairs.
you really gonna like
Yeah.
snitch on the roast? No, because if they did, they'd probably lose their job. Because the Yankees probably wouldn't put up that. Because if you're snitching on the other team, they would.
Yeah. No. That's something the Astros would do.
Yes, they definitely would. That is something the Astros would do. They would be all about the snitch line.
Dirty Sean's waiting to get hashtag clean.
For his 4 hours of fame.
One of our favorite brewers, Dirty Sean, is getting a pedicure and a manicure today, which is extremely odd for him since he's Dirty Sean. There's a cloud of dust that goes around him wherever he goes.
He's the walking pig pen.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I know this firsthand.
Yeah, I've met him before.
No, we met him.
Met him at backstop.
Man, was he right.
Man, was he wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. He's, I guess the hotel didn't have a shower. I don't know.
Maybe there was like a jacuzzi bathtub.
Allison was fine. Dirty Sean didn't get any of that soap.
I don't see how Allison puts up with it. After you said Allison was virtual.
Yes. Remember? Yeah, that's right. I did say Dirty Sean had a fake wife.
And he's a virtual life.
Virtual wife. Jennifer's still at the backstop. Nice strike out there by the Duff man.
For now, though. For now.
Now back.
Let's hope the Royals can get
Left fielder,
going.
Andrew Benintendi.
Game 7 of the World Series. Here in the top of the third.
Duffman really came on strong. He ended up with 15 wins this year and the best ERA. He tied Brady Singer. They both had 15 wins, and wins and losses. But the ERA was 3.5. Keep in mind, he started the season like a Cy Young player.
Oh my God!
Beginning of the year, could not be touched.
Ball's ripped, but foul.
Hi, Rick.
What's up, Rick?
Well, World Series will start tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yes.
I think it's in that if the Royals are in it. If the Royals are in it. We're assuming they are.
That's the thing too. We are
We only are going to simulate to the clinching games.
If they for some reason lose this one, we'll simulate it out. So you
Yeah.
can see one all. But
If they somehow
don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think it's going to happen either.
Don't
But
think
if-
that's going to happen.
When they do win,
when the Royals do win, we'll have the World Series tomorrow.
we'll have the World Series tomorrow, but we're going to simulate it to where it's like a clinching. So it's like
Yeah.
we're going to simulate to where
Sure.
say if the Royals are up, Royals are up 3-2 in the series.
Yeah.
Well, 3-2 in the series. We'll play that game
Yes.
because they have a good chance of winning the World Series. Say they're down 3-2, or they down 3-1, or they're down 3-0. We'll still play the game
Sure.
because it's a chance to win the World Series, or to at least get back and out of it.
And Gordon, the Gold Glover, will chase that down. And another double for the Red Sox.
Now back.
But just good opposite field hitting there against the shift.
Rafael Devers.
When you have hitters that can hit against the shift, man, it puts you in a disadvantage because it's such a long run.
It's why you don't shift big. I'd rather give up a hit rather than a double.
There's Tyler.
He says, all right, Game 7, here we go.
Where'd
Go
Tyrell go?
It's true. I'm surprised he's not.
Did he actually get a job?
Count
He
1-0.
does work overnights.
He's
Somewhere.
fresh sleeping. That's right.
Somewhere.
Good point. Tyrell probably works for NASA or something. He does like this.
Oh, I bet he knows. If he does, he knows a lot about it.
I bet Tyrell's been this way.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Mentally or physical?
Physical.
Oh.
He seems like the type of guy that would be in the space. You know what I do? Well, part of Tyrell on his chat line throughout the year didn't say scream out, I've been to space.
I think mentally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Of course he's been there. Probably several times.
Physically, probably not. No, there's not many people go to space, Bink, as you might think. I, for one, would love to go to space. Like, I think if I were to
Oh, I'd love to be in space.
If I were to redo it all over again, like with schooling and
stuff, I would
work, I'd try to at least make it to space at least once.
Martinez.
Good gosh, it is almost 1:30, and Marine has yet to have
She
any.
said she's going to leave because he's too angry for words.
I'd fight somebody. I'd get the horse on him.
That's right.
I mean, horse kicks are pretty good.
Maybe she's going to ride the horse now. The later horse riding, she's going to do backstop and then ride the horse. I don't think the horse is very far from backstop. Sean said he'd watch it. Just don't let him ride it.
The count 1-1.
I like Rick's confidence, though.
Me too.
That's why we get the rally caps on. Well, I just kept them on from Game 6. I just kept it on.
When the time's right, I'll switch it back.
This is Game 7, baby. Come on, Virtual Royals. Kramer and I'd like to get a virtual ring because they give them to the broadcasters.
And we are award-winning broadcasters.
I told you I was going to get a Virtual Royals tattoo if they win. Right here.
That's not. Hey, document that because he just said it. Say what they
I'll get a
win.
tattoo. If the Royals win the World Series, I'll get a tattoo. You? Put your money where your mouth is?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do
Okay.
it. I'll do it.
Hey, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Kramer and I are both getting Virtual Royals tattoos if they win the World Series.
I mean, I
Just to remember this year. A little souvenir.
I enjoy tattoos, and I've been wanting tattoos,
Why
so
not?
why not? I'm also going to get word back in there.
Good conversation piece, though. Hey, what's Virtual Royals?
Well, back in 2020.
Something you can carry with you forever. Always remember.
Hey, back in my day.
Always remember this season, Kramer. And lifted to the gap. That's going to be trouble.
It's one will score. The second run's coming around. A 2 RBI double for Bogarts. 4
Wow.
RBIs for
God,
the guy.
Bogarts, man. This guy. Already homered in this game. Now the double.
Now batting.
4-0 Sox. You better put that rally cap on.
Is there a pregame for the Astros game Monday? I don't
know.
I haven't gotten.
It's an exhibition game, so I don't know.
I haven't got anything from Spec about working anything on that too.
Yeah, I don't think Vern would do a. Here's the thing, though. I'll say I doubt it, only because I'm doing what they do in spring training. It's just very brief. Steve Stewart comes on with the lineups, whatever. But Vern does not do post games in spring training. But you'll have one opening day. You have a full Vern pregame and postgame. Vern will be on the Cody Gold, I believe, noon on Wednesday.
Noon
for
to 2
hours.
Noon to 2.
Yeah, noon to 2. I'll give out Vern's phone number if you want to call him and talk Royals. He'd love to have a nice long conversation with Tyler. With Tyrell.
Oh, yeah. He's really
Reporter Tyrell got Vern's number.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a great guy to give it to. So they could talk some ball.
Exactly. And Vern needs
Vern
friends.
would love it. He would
Yeah,
love it.
I would seriously, I would make that Google that post, Marine.
If
I
we
would
gave out
totally do
Vern's
that.
phone number, he would love calls. Text.
Leading up for the Royals,
Pictures.
Skype.
the shortstop, number 27.
Trust me, he would love it. Like, he would love Kramer after that. Actually, he would probably come in here and want to punch our face.
You would think
If
if
we
he,
did that.
then after he's done, he probably would think it'd probably
He
be
goes,
pretty
why
funny.
did you give everybody a phone number? I only wanted to.
Oh, why not?
Told you guys I'm going to give you
Ball one,
Kramer's
no
number.
913 758 no 765 4438. I'm pretty sure that's Bink's number. Is that your number, Bink?
Close. You're like a digital.
One ball.
So there you go. There's the
Two
basics
strikes.
for Bink's number. And it's not. It's actually 816. It's not 913.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here's Kramer's number.
You know what's sad?
That song. 8675309. 8675309.
Yeah, it's 8675309. Kind of two-tone sings it. I got it.
He's an 816 area code, by the way.
I got one ball, one
Got
strike.
your number on the wall.
8675309.
Good song.
Good song.
I got the count.
Come on, Whip.
Whit'll sky this one.
Just gets underneath it.
Wood had the only RBI in Game 6 for the Royals.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
See, I thought the Red Sox were going to play this way the whole time when they won the first two games. It looked like this was going to be it, but then the Royals 3 straight to get here for Game 6 and 7 at the K, and this is
a
exactly where you want them.
And then now you have the batter that loves pressure.
Yes, it is. World Series home run, Alex Gordon. Of course, from the ALCS, but I didn't expect this. This is a Royals team that's young and learning. There's a couple guys in the 2018 draft class on this team. It's a good experience, though. For Singer and Lynch
Oh,
and
off the
Kyle Isbell.
heel of Sale.
This has been a good learning experience. This Chris
Royals are
Sale
without a
thing
hit.
still bugs me, but
Chris Sale's throwing a no-hitter currently. You got to make sure we can get that. The Royals looking for their first hit.
following a complete game.
There's Puig right there.
Borrowed Mahomes' glove.
Do you have Mahomes?
The red glove, yeah, it's Mahomes' glove.
That's funny.
Leading off with the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Yeah, they're Boston. I think they're. I hear some
0-1.
trash cans being banged. You could hear him clearly when Bogarts was batting.
It sounded like this.
No, yeah, there you go. No, that's not. You're, why are you doing some Morse code? I know Morse code.
I think you know Morse code. All right, tell me what I'm saying.
That's a ball.
What did it say?
I think that's an incomplete sentence. That's that. Like,
Let me finish it then.
no. You
don't know Morse code.
I just did Morse code. Just sent you a sentence.
You're just pounding on the desk.
No. I ordered a beer and a burger and some cheese.
know
What's SOS?
Save our ship.
I mean, the Morse code form. Probably the most famous Morse code. Do you do it? Einstein says he knows Morse code.
I know Morse
Like
code.
this would be the number one thing to know if you really need Morse code, or you're talking out your butt again.
No, because the way that you do it, you know how Morse code works, right? Yeah, it's 2, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, it's that bar starts in the middle. That's gonna be a single. No, because you know that because the poundings are what you're getting to in the alphabet. So you have to okay, that's 5, so that 5 is.
You get
E.
all the way to S.
No, but no, that's because SOS is more of a current type thing, to where that's like the emergency line. It's like 911. You don't type in if you're trying to do 911.
When the hell did you learn Morse code?
4th grade.
No way.
I'm dead serious. We taught that in class. We were taught that.
We were able. Joe.
We were able to construct the entire from coil to coil, and you type it, tap it, and then on the opposite side you'll see the thing tap
right.
later. So
use YouTube for SOS.
That's yeah, that's how it works. I think you are way off on counting off the thing.
Look, Morse code here for this game. It's 4-0. Come on.
So you want SOS right now for the Royals right now.
It's my call to the wolf.
It's nice and technical. Turn that off. It's hurting my ears. Yeah, Sale pitching it is just wrong. You are completely right, Jennifer.
1-2 count here on Verdugo.
I'm just more annoyed that.
No, he's in there.
Game 7, ALCS, Kauffman Stadium, October baseball.
Yep, that ball went out.
Our 110th game broadcasting.
Hey.
We should put this game under protest.
I think we should.
Excel's not even supposed to be pitching this year.
No.
Let alone game 6 and 7.
No, he wasn't.
I thought that was a glitch when we saw his name up there.
I thought it was too. I really did.
Because we've seen that at least twice this year. Unless it happens like Keller where he was scratched. We don't see that. We don't see the managerial decisions to the other team. And Verdugo goes down on strikes. The Duff Man. 3rd strikeout for the Duff Man.
Now batting.
Pitching in his first game 7.
Indeed he is.
Vasquez.
Comes the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One 0.
One. Kind of a cooler night here at the K. 64 degrees. Man, that'll get away from Salvi. And they'll advance. Wild pitch from the score's decision. Duff Man. 2-2.
Big, I'm surprised you haven't got a World Series, a Super Bowl tattoo.
Should have. How about Duffman's dealing?
He's dealing.
I should have got a Super Bowl tattoo.
Now batting.
You still have time.
I love the people that get the tattoos before this
season.
Get one with the world champs on it. It'd be a champ stamp.
Champ stamp. You're right. That would be. Would you get it as like the
Yeah, champ stamp.
on the lower your lower back?
Champ stamp.
You know,
conversation piece.
You know what would be kind of cool too if like
Champ stamp.
Say you got a signature of Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
on your body, and you get that signature on your body.
It's like that dude at the Jimmy Fallon show. I don't know. It was one late show. And we had the guy on, because Niven's doing, and they made a beer for it. It's champ stamp beer, because he actually got one.
Oh,
and
wow.
I think Mahomes signed it for him, and he got it tattooed.
That's awesome.
One strike.
I'll sign you. I'm going to get my name tattooed on you.
I'd like somebody not you.
Here, come here.
Thanks. Get with me with that pen.
Do you want to tattoo my name?
No.
Remember
No.
the scene?
No. I'll throw that pen out the window. At least try to. Back up. You're breaking the 6 feet code.
I was just... Good point by you, Kramer. We go hand sanitizer
There
here.
you go.
Oh, that back. To back.
Back. Strikeouts.
Duff man for you. Nice job by Duffy. But Chris Sale's still throwing a no-hitter.
Indeed he is. Yeah, it's our guy.
Leading off
Okay,
for
so-
the Royals,
All right, Chip.
the designated hitter,
I like it.
Jorge
You know authority?
Soler.
Might as well.
Might
with
as well go
authority.
Gotcha. Bink with authority.
Big risk, because I could actually drop below you in the standings
True.
if I don't get it.
That's why I kind of.
If I get it, I'm good to go. I'm golden.
You do.
But we still have a World Series
I
ahead of
think
us.
you'd be tied with Dirty Sean. No, wait, no. Wait, yeah, you would. You'd be tied with Dirty Sean.
Wow.
You get it.
Didn't he have 15?
Nope.
Oh!
2 more ahead of you.
And Slur flies out to center.
I don't understand how Soler's arm is functioning with 50 pitches thrown this game after going over 100 in the last game. You know, he's.
I honestly want to microburst this
Does he
because I don't
pitch-
want to lose
Does
this.
he pitch game 1?
Yeah,
if
he did.
If they win? I'm not even going to think about that because the Royals are still going to win this game.
I kind of want to microburst this.
No, but you can't
Microburst it.
Can
That's, no, you can.
Great spot for microburst.
Bink. I know it is. I know it's a great spot.
Oh,
You've
look,
done it.
it's cloudy and stormy.
You've
And
done it before, but Bink, this is not a. That makes it look like we're rigged.
ooh,
Oh. It just
ripped the
stays
center
right.
by. Not dropping. Thought that was going to be hit number 1 against Sale. Let's jinx Sale here. It's jinx.
Let's get what's the Duke Blue Devils thing?
Oh, yeah. All right, here comes Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. 242 this postseason.
Now, I'll chip once Sale's out. I've already used 1.
Yeah, was he coming out, though?
I hope it's soon because he can't really pitch that much.
2021? He might just go the whole World Series for us. Surely not.
The coattails of Chris
Do you
Sale.
think he's Madison Bumgarner?
Ball, that's off the plate.
Didn't Mad Bum pitch game 1, 3, and 7?
Yeah, and he wasn't supposed to pitch maybe a couple innings, and then they kept him in there. Salvador Perez was the only one to take Madison Bumgarner yard in that World Series. If not for Mad Bum, the Royals would be back World champions.
That's true.
But I say this, but I don't know if they would have made that Cueto Zobrist move in 15 if
No.
they already had the ring on their finger.
They would. Yeah, they wouldn't have.
Because that's the thing. Everybody says, well, they would have won 2 World Series. Well, would they have still made the moves? I mean, they were going to be damn good.
Yeah.
Regardless, they're going to be damn good.
And, I mean, it makes sense to trade away Sean Manaea for Zobrist to help you win.
Look, that was really the only ones panned out. 5 pitchers for Cueto and Zobrist. But Manaea, that's why when Manaea threw the no-hitter, people were afraid to say, man, you can't freak. Manaea could be a Cy Young 10 times over. You can't think about it because you got a ring.
Yeah, it's true.
Did Manaea throw a no-hitter?
Yes, he did. I think
He did. And Dozier down on strikes here.
On the top
Chris
of
Sale's
the-
smiling.
God. Hey, Chris.
He got the Tommy John, and he just
What is he, a bionic?
Come back with a bionic arm. Here comes Jorge Lopez.
Why would you?
Royals. Number 28.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They're red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. Yeah, Duffman had 3 straight strikeouts. Again, all hands on deck, man.
All hands on deck.
The Red Sox. The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Sorry, Vince, my frustration's coming out a little bit.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, that's
You got to think, Chris Sale should be slowing down here soon.
One would think.
As you might, it's so annoying.
It truly is.
I know you can't.
Ball, that's out.
That's just him. That's just him.
Oh, I thought I saw Vern, but he's not down there.
Almost popped out of the place called thing. Oh, Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
Plunked in game 6 in the back. Takes it there at 411. And Jorge Lopez gives up a home run to the first hitter.
5-0 Red Sox lead.
This game makes me want to sparkle.
Now that you're thinking about it, same.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And Gordon there underneath that one for the out.
I mean, the Royals,
One away.
you can't say,
Seriously, they never say die Royals.
Oh, yeah.
They will be fine.
I mean, everything's on the table. I expect to see Mahomes.
Yeah, it's like
Got to see him. He'll have to come in here for Gordon next play appearance. He has to.
yeah.
We need to see Mahomes one more time. Well, I don't want to say one more.
Well, he's pinch hitting. He's classified as a pinch hit. So
We're allowed to do that.
But he's going to probably play the field. So
And if sales pitching, that is fair. Daniel Lynch really under Mike Matheny's trust the second half of the season. 6'6" rookie.
Lengthy.
I'm with you, Jennifer. And lifted, and Yasiel underneath it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2,
I hope.
shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Uh-oh.
I'd plunk him. This is the guy.
347, 5 home runs, 14 ribs in the postseason.
He's having a good postseason.
Yeah.
He's
Putting the Red Sox
That's
in
the
the
ball.
back.
I'd plunk him.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. Xander Bogaerts has been an issue.
one Lopez to Bogarts is just low for him.
And 2-1 count here on Bogarts. See if Lopez. Oh, yeah, I like the fact the bases are empty and there's 2 outs. The way he's hitting.
Oh, he gets a hold of this one too, Bink.
No.
Oh.
And gone. His 6th postseason home run, 413 feet,
He's up.
and he continues to be a problem. It's as bad as Sale. I won't. I've already done it once.
That takes away from
It was the Angels, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't aim.
Now batter,
Montgomery, the first baseman,
Yeah,
came back.
Aguilar.
Montgomery thanks me.
Yeah, Montgomery had his season turned around real
Yes, he
quick
did.
after that.
I think the Royals season turned around.
That's true. I think it did too.
Of course, Mahomes wasn't a member of the team yet.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Was that before or after Mahomes, the microburst game?
That was a game before.
Ball, that's high.
Is this a live Royals game? Cindy asked on Facebook.
Yeah,
This is live. But it's not a real game, Cindy. But if you want it to be, it can be.
Thank you.
It's whatever you want it to be. This is ALCS Game 7, Cindy. Welcome to the broadcast.
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
Cindy's over on Facebook.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Cheating MVP for Kevin Pillar. That's kind of misguided. 187 he's hitting in this series. The one Red Sox that's not been hitting well. Kevin Pillar.
Yeah. One and one.
Pillar right to Puig. They continue to get Pillar out of least.
At least it's just they can't get out Bogarts. Like,
It's tough.
Man, Bogarts has 5 RBIs this game.
He's got 15 on the year, 6 home runs in the postseason. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he's a shortstop.
shortstop with breaks.
Hardy Watney. Hopefully this can be some good news for the Royals. Miguel Franco leads off the action, hit by a pitch in the second inning.
The third baseman.
Yeah, the chat's 1 point.
Everybody got quiet.
Everybody's
Irritated like myself.
Me too.
There's Sean's getting a pedicure and a manicure.
Which is so 2020.
We know something's wrong in 2020 when you get Dirty Sean and get a pedicure.
Dirty Sean becomes Clean Sean. Absolutely. It's like a murder hornet.
1-0.
Or a meth eater. Yeah. What do you do?
Or a squirrel with the black plague.
Or a Saharan dust storm. We've had it all.
COVID? Nah. Yeah, we've had it all.
We've had it all.
2-0.
What will 2021 bring us? We'll find. Stay tuned. We'll find out in 5 months.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
McBroom warms up on deck. Hey, and the Royals got to get something going. Chris Sale here, though, a 3-0 count.
Nope.
There we go. That started something.
Lost the perfect game.
Well, he already lost it. Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah, he
just
walks through.
He's walking
Gordon and
Yeah,
the Broncos got hit by a pitch.
Ryan.
Yep, good point.
McBroom.
Comes Boom Boom McBroom. It's a good chance for a home run here. Make this 6-2. Royals with the leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the fifth.
I don't think you've seen it yet, have you?
What?
No, not that. It's not on there.
Have you seen it yet?
No. What are you looking for?
Put it in the YouTube comment box.
0-2 is the count.
David B, I put you in timeout.
Oh, did you really?
Gosh.
You put me in timeout?
Yeah, why not? It's my appreciation day. I can do what the hell I want.
Oh, you did. Oh, God, you did.
Now back, the center fielder, Yasiel Wade.
I can still see one of my things. No, you can't.
Yeah.
Probably, but
Yeah.
I tried to type something in.
Tyler's around.
Oh, hey. Tyler, just 2 can play at this game.
Thanks, I've definitely blocked if you can't spell my name right.
I'm not blocking, but let's put him in a timeout.
I can't believe you put me in a timeout.
Why not? It's fun.
I see the enjoyment from this now when you put people in timeouts.
Oh, it is fun.
You're going to turn that down?
Yeah, I said something I had to do real quick.
Hey, you put Tyler in timeout. It's not a game unless Tyler gets put in timeout. That's the thing. It's like that's like a tradition by now.
And then he'll come back with his other count, and they'll do it again. Rally Menace.
Yeah, it's Rally Menace time. You're a terrible person. So now I know why the mean aspects came out in the conversation. Or the rude one, whatever it is.
I'm rude and I'm mean.
But you can't be in both at the same time.
Yes, I can. And 2-2 count here on Puig. One away, one on.
There we go. There's a hit. Keep on moving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Going to be extra bases for Puig. Franco and Puig on now. Second and third, one away.
Now batting.
It's the comeback inning right here. Sean says go Royals. Game 7.
How did we get Puig asked by
John S. Well, Mink signed him to a $30 million contract.
Mm-hmm. And Sean had went like this. Mahomes got hurt. I know that's not weird too.
Yeah, Mahomes got
And we needed and Puig was a free agent, which he still is because he didn't end up signing with Atlanta. So he was a free agent, and we signed him for the second half of the season. We've made a few moves, and that was one. We needed a power-hitting outfielder because Mahomes was kind of that guy.
We got a bullpen piece with Zach Britton.
We did.
That might be trouble.
And it get dropped.
Oh, the throwing on home, and there's a delayed run.
Hey!
There
There's the run. Nice job, Mondi. 2 Royals on, 1 run across.
There we go.
3-run homer here by Witt.
Nice.
2-run game.
We're finally cracking the code against Chris Sale, and he is done. So anytime a slowing down, it looks like
Finally.
Renicky goes out there to get him out.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. There you go.
What's that song called? Rally, pictures, something.
Yeah, Rally Mantis worked.
Yeah, the Rally Mantis is working. Keep putting the Rally Mantis in the chat.
Marcus Walden has been kind of used as an opener role for the Red Sox.
He's tough as nails. 9 in the third and 1.93.
Should we have Mahomes pitch?
No. He'll be taking on the game quick.
And plus, Veach is going to probably be livid.
Who did he strike out?
Robinson Trinos.
0-1.
In Texas.
Yep.
He faced one hitter this year and struck him out.
Yep.
Phase 1 is that. That's perfect.
It was quite a bit.
It was 14 and a third.
Yeah, nice. We can chip now.
Might as well. 0-2 count here on Whip.
Wood had 219 hits, led it. He was second in triples and first in doubles during the regular season. And not only that, third in stolen bases. Witt did everything like he always does this year. So that part of the game is accurate.
It would actually be 13 in the third, by the way, if you didn't complete the bottom of the fifth, because since that 9 plus 4 and a third is 13 in the third.
And Witt, he scooped up at second and first.
But Phoenix, it moves the runners over.
It's good. Second, third, one away.
And we got Pat now batting.
Oh, yeah. Chip on Mahomes.
Up next to the Royals.
Yep.
No left.
Substitutions. Let's go to. You almost forgot about it.
Fielder, ladies and gentlemen.
There he comes. Bring out some red bat magic here, the Wonder Stick.
He's hitting to the Royals. Number 99, Patrick.
There you go. He loves pressure. Jennifer chipped on Pat as well. These are the situations he thrives in. Oh, Holmes cuts at that one. No one asked how he got Mahomes.
No one asked. No one wants to ask about that. They're like, okay, that makes sense. The 0-2 to Pat. He's gonna hit up the middle.
Oh, that was almost a drop to first. Still heard the MVP chance, though. He was Rookie of the Year.
He was.
2 hits now for the Royals, 6-1. Just got to keep these Red Sox
Your
bats.
attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing left field.
Here's the thing. Veach
Number
can't really
99.
say anything to us now because
Patrick.
he said pinch hit,
Four.
but he pinched hit and was able to play the field. So
This
not
is
us.
off the ball.
Fingers crossed.
The right field
So
number
everything's good.
99. Alex
No sliding catches.
should be. Yeah. That's either. That'd be the bad part.
Zach Britton and Padre Tim Hill warming up. We didn't have a chance to bring Chancey Cordero over, or Frenchie. And Verdugo to Mondi in the shift. Over to Broom high, but catches it.
As the shift worked.
up next for the Red Sox. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey. 0-1's the count. I got the count 0-2. Off the plate, ball 1.
What? Jorge Lopez may have pulled something in the all-growing region.
He's able to walk it up and he
I can't believe he used that
Your
terminology.
attention, please.
All-growing
For
region.
the Royals. Number
So Daniel
82.
Lynch will come in as Jorge Lopez hurt something in the old-growing region. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples.
They're delicious.
And they're red.
Yes, they are, Bink. Yes, they are. I was waiting for you to say it, but you didn't.
The old-growing.
They're all grown.
Old-growing. Oh. Oh, nice catch by Witt. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Show the Noisy. Now the hitter. And lifted. Dozier turns around. And clean inning there for the Royals. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th.
Leading up for the Royals,
What do you think, Kramer?
designated
What do you
hitter,
think about?
Jorge
See,
Soler.
Sorry, I'm reading some stuff real quick.
you're playing the silent game.
Oh, 0-1.
Thinking about stuff, Bink. Being a general manager of a simulation league, it's getting to me a little bit.
Oh, the Nightwing started yet?
Our game is on Monday.
I'll watch it on TV.
Monday, 8 o'clock.
I'll watch it on TV. Only to put me in as fullback.
The catcher,
Put you in as
number
honorary
50,
fullback as the backup fullback.
I like that.
Okay, you're backup fullback.
As long as I'm part of the team. So we're part of the old group, you know?
Yep, I'm going to place my final chip on Salvador Perez with authority.
Salvador Perez rips that. 139 average, but he does have those 3. Actually, he's got 4 postseason home runs now, I believe.
Yes.
1-1.
27 home runs in the regular season.
Ties a career high. He's done that 3 times in his career now. The old growing. I can't believe they use that here.
Yeah, this game.
Then again, they have mascots doing dirty things.
Yeah, so it's not like it's. Yeah.
With their old growing region.
You know what's crazy too, like how baseball, the terminology of releasing injuries compared to, say, hockey in the NHL.
The old growing region.
They'd have been like lower body injury. That's all they would have said.
A little too specific.
Yeah, a little too specific. I kind of wish it was the NHL style. Oh, that ball's hit right at the middle.
Nice hit, Perez. It's 1 on, 1 away. See if the Royals can get the Marcus Walden here since Chris Sale finally is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter.
There's a deal going on right now, John. If you have T-Mobile, you can get MLB TV for free.
But here's the thing, John. You can always listen to it on 610 Sports Radio.
That is true, too. Always. No matter
Always.
what.
No contracts, no dish networks, no nothing. Get it on your radio. You have the dulcet tones of Diddy Matthews, Ryan Lefebvre, Steve Stewart, Steve Fiziak, Kramer Sansone.
Yes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Make sure you guys check out the Kramer Sansone Network. That's where Kramer does a lot of his simulations. It's in the middle of the NASCAR season now.
Yep. Well, it's started the new season.
You in the Cup?
I'm in the Cup Series now. I got moved up.
I forgot John lives in Pittsburgh, Kansas. You sure we don't come in down there, John?
Well, he has.
It's a great town, by the way.
The third baseman.
Great town.
7,
I used to live there.
Bronco.
Great town. Loved it. Best part about it was you weren't there.
Well, that was a long time ago, Beak. I mean long. It was a long time ago. I think when you were there, I wasn't even alive.
I'm old enough
Think
to
about
be your
that.
dad.
I'll
Which
still get on your nerves.
you're the son I've never had and the son I've never wanted.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Imagine if. Well, I mean, Dusty's your son, so.
Yeah, you both are. But I'm proud of Dusty. Miguel Franco goes down on strikes.
I'll be golfing with the old Dust man. Next
He's good.
Saturday.
He's a ringer.
I'm terrible at golf, so it's gonna be fun. You should just come just to be the caddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Timmy
Now
Hill.
pitching for the
Padre
Royals,
Timmy Hill comes in. This pitching
number
change
54.
to the Padres earlier brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They're it.
Kramer, yes, they are.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Dirty, are you clean, Sean, now?
Benintendi.
Well, it's past 1 o'clock, so it has to be.
So he's got some new nails. Speaking of nails, I got this ingrown toenail that's really bothering me.
They won't get that checked out, Nick.
Will you cut my toenails?
No, that's gross.
So Fred's due.
When did we
Of course, we're
become,
not friends.
I say, when did we become classified as friends?
You need me as a friend. Oh, I love McBroom making the pitch work all the time.
Oh, yeah, he's like, I'll let you throw it.
I
I'll let
love
you
it.
get there.
Like, I'm not taking it. You get over there, Timmy.
You really had to throw it, like, not at the bag. You threw it right at him.
He's done that several times. It's hilarious. He makes him work for it.
It does.
Because I like your contract's bigger than mine. You right over there.
Exactly. That's actually a good way to put it.
Of course, he that flipped by the back to Bubich earlier. But he
Right out the glove. He's going to make him work again, probably. He does.
McBroom says, how about that, Timmy?
Up next for the Red
But it's
Sox,
effective.
Does. Yeah, well, that's the thing, too, because left-handed pitchers, they come off, they fall off the opposite sides. They have to, like, work extra hard to get to.
Yeah. I just like
First
McBroom
base.
conserving energy here.
Oh, yeah, it's conservative for his time when he bats.
That was perfect. He had plenty of time to go. He's going to walk the first base.
he could actually-
Instead, he made Tim sprint.
He could have stepped on it, actually.
It's game 7, McBroom.
That's ball 2.
And you make the big bucks, says McBride.
He doesn't like pitchers.
Well, this is like opposing teams. Like,
It is over.
Likes to take him yard.
Well, he like his own. Matter of fact, he has to be moved from him in the locker room. Because you're my mortal enemy. You're a pitcher.
Hey, Mike Vincent said saying he listens to 610.
Hey, we got all these Pittsburgh guys in here. I love this. I went to Pitt State. Love Pittsburgh.
thanks to Gorilla. He's
Mike and John are my new favorite people.
It's good.
Just kidding, Jennifer. Kidding Marine. Kidding Dirty Sean. Clean Sean, whatever.
Got it.
I'm surprised McBroom didn't make Hill.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stand back by the dirt
for
lily.
the traditional
3, 2, 1.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for it's root for the Royals. They don't win, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the
Old ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Got some breaking news, Bink.
breaking news.
Blue Jays denied approval by the Canadian government to play in Toronto aimed the coronavirus pandemic.
Don't they have things basically clear there? They're allowing NHL to go on, but not baseball?
They're not allowing it. They don't want more Americans
Now
to come
batting,
in
center
and
fielder.
So
Yasiel.
they're going to have to play in Florida. Then in Florida, they're minor leagues.
Yeah, where it's all hotbed there.
God, Blue Jays.
Remember when I said that there may not be baseball? I'm still sticking to that.
If you're Tim Hill, aren't you glad you were traded to the Blue Jays?
Oh, that'd be terrible.
You end up working somewhere over fourth. Oh my goodness! Okay. Blue Jays can't go. Oh, they're hosting the NHL. And they won't let the Toronto Blue Jays play.
They've been practicing there the entire time. Like, they've been literally practicing in Toronto.
They have to leave now.
'Cause they were watching the fights last Saturday there on their big jumbotron because they were actually staying at the hotel. They
Who do
were
you think
staying
they're saying
at the
right now?
hotel.
What do you think they're saying right now?
Like, well, what do we do?
Would you like to be a fly on the wall in the Blue Jays clubhouse?
That's going to be a stay.
Oh,
just
almost.
out. Puigler's trying to get extra bases, not have to be on third possibly after that.
Jennifer talking about the Gorillas. A lot of Gorilla fans, Kramer, which is very good to see.
Those stinky animals.
That's not true.
There they are.
We're not Bearcats. What the hell is a Bearcat?
Something you don't want to cross
Oh,
with.
you don't want to cross a gorilla. And Puig down. The Gorilla's probably the best mascot in all of sports.
Now
Why don't we see a gorilla in the NFL?
Mike Leach was talking about mascots one day. And he was listening to He says, yeah, Pittsburgh State, they have the Gorillas. Who would want to be a gorilla? Leach was awesome. Love that guy.
Yeah, Leach is he's a character.
You need to have more coaches like that. Monty's going to try to bunt to get on, but it's going to be foul.
Nope. Foul ball. Ball, that's in.
The way this looks, Bink, that might have been the last time that we've made us.
Saying take me out some ball games.
Ball
But
two.
there's still a lot of baseball left.
Still a lot of baseball left. Not giving up hope. Two count here on Adalberto Mondesi.
Dirty Sean's son. God, he doesn't look old enough to have a college. It's a compliment, Dirty Sean or Clean Sean. With the KU and Pitt State. Look at the Pitt State representation here. Even Dirty Sean. Clean Sean.
It's clean shot until 5
your
o'clock.
attention, please.
Here comes mac and cheese.
For the Royals. Number
Give
61,
Boston a little comfort food here. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They're red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Bogarts has torn the cover off the ball this series. Well, this game alone, two home runs and 5 RBIs.
I'm not saying this to be saying it, but if you have a chip, I'd.
You going to place one?
Oh, I'm out. Actually, I have one left.
Ball.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Tyler, are you
Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Tyler, if you want to place a chip, you might want to here.
Not going to do it.
The count's 1-1.
Yeah, it is game 7. You're right, Tyler.
This is totally a Tyler move. Tyler and Kramer are the only people to ever play a chip on an opponent this year.
Oh, Mark.
2 balls.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
What do you mean that doesn't count? There we go.
There you go, mac and cheese. Finally, Bogarts. That way, give him some comfort food. Who didn't like a little mac and
The
cheese?
first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
I like that.
Me too.
And you are not bad. 0 for 2. Walk back in 5th.
1-0.
A couple home runs this
Oh.
postseason.
Passon is questioning if they'll go to Buffalo.
Oh.
Hey, Buffalo.
Is there a minor league team there?
Yeah.
What Buffalo team is there?
1 ball, 1
I know
strike.
the Twins is in Rochester.
I mean, Buffalo's really not that far away, so. That's beating the shift with ease. Speed with Aguilar, he'll only get a double out of this.
If I was the Jays, I'd never go back to Canada again if they kicked me out.
Kevin.
Buffalo Bisons.
Nice.
The
So
AAA of the Blue Jays.
All right, so they can, and
And they can see that at your home.
that you can probably see Rogers Center from Buffalo, so it's not like it's a far drive away.
Seriously, if I was the Blue Jays, I'd stick my middle finger up to Canada. So you kicking us out? Boom.
Kicking us out, eh?
Hey. Seriously, I'd flip them off. That would piss me off if I was a Blue Jay.
Verdugo.
Yeah, the Bison.
There's a lot of Buffalo up in. There's a lot of Buffalo in Buffalo.
There's actually no real Buffaloes. Even though, like the Bulls, the Buffalo Bulls, there's
Out of the bottom 8, Witt, Pat, and Jorge Soler do it for the Royals. Man, that's 150, 200, 179. The postseason isn't really kind for these guys.
Heath Embry coming in now. This pitch change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They are red.
They are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
This game is moving with alacrity.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bisons, the Blue Jays.
Jennifer said, "Can this game move with alacrity?" And it is.
Rochester's in Western New York. They're the Twins AAA. Rochester Red Wings. They're going to go to. Well, I guess Kramer's right. Florida's not a great place to go right now.
They're not. Yeah, there's
There's
way
no
they-
bubble for baseball. I'm sure other teams would like to go down there.
Outlaws, well, of course, he's a Red Sox fan, trying to back up his team. It's understandable.
1 ball, 2
Very
strikes.
understandable.
Royals are down to 6 outs left of their virtual 2020 season. Witt strikes out swinging. Ball gets away from Vasquez, but stands up in front of him.
The left fielder, number 99.
Now we got Patrick Mahomes, the Rookie of the Year.
All rise.
This is not Aaron Judge.
Yours 99, no.
So does Alex Verdugo.
He's got his own chamber now, though. He wanted Mahomes' chamber.
Mahomes Chambers said he got it.
Everybody wears wigs and rises and stuff.
Why the hell they need?
He wanted it.
No, what they need to have is a ketchup fountain, and he shoots out ketchup when he bats.
In cash.
Like Mahomes dollars. You know how cool that'd be?
That
Like,
would be awesome.
anytime he gets home,
We could add it to a statue.
Mahomes dollars shootout. It's like the money gun.
He's wearing like Oakleys on the statue.
There. There's Nike brand.
1 ball.
Adidas.
Adidas, my bad. You know what I meant.
He's rocking Adidas there.
Yeah.
Mahomes Adidas guy.
I just saw the Nike on the wall right there, and I was thought
Yeah.
that's the first thing that came
Nope.
to my mind.
Adidas rocks the Adidas.
The Adidas guy.
He wanted to put all the sponsors on his jersey, but they wouldn't allow it. It was actually requested by his sponsors. They wanted Hunt's, Oakley, Coors Light, you name it. Oh, swing and a miss by Mahomes.
Chip.
Jorge.
That's on Dirty Sean.
How many chips has he played today? 50?
I think this might be his second one of just this game alone.
I thought he was getting the manicure.
Doesn't it hurt to get those?
So.
I feel like it would. I wouldn't want people to touch my feet, you know?
Nope, that's down.
Are you going to ask Siri, does Manny Petties hurt? There's a hit for Solaire.
All right, Kramer, I got to do something.
Yeah,
Shit, it's not like...
I'll move aside where it's at. Gotta get something going.
This is the guy to do it. Former World Series MVP, Salvador Perez. Well, I think has a good chance to get the Cooperstown. Huh? That's what a Silver Slugger, World Series MVP.
Chip on Salvi frame back.
Started, what, 6 All-Star games? World Series MVP. This guy's going in. I would say Canton, but Mahomes will be in both of them. Canton and Cooperstown. Even if he doesn't play baseball again. Rookie of the year.
Doesn't mean you're gonna make Cooperstown.
How many guys have statues after half the season? And a Rookie of the Year. Not many.
Sure, Solaire's gonna take second base off of that while past ball.
Clean John just got a pedicure and it tickled. Like laugh tickle?
And they tickled. I feel like they hurt.
Pedicures don't hurt, man. People wouldn't do them if they hurt. I know nothing about them, never had one, but
Well, a tattoo hurts. People
it's
do
different
those.
than a pedicure. They just clean your feet or hands. A manicure's hands. It doesn't hurt your feet.
You never know, it might. What do you got sensitive
Don't be
feet?
dumb, Kramer. No one's going to hurt their feet.
Never know, Vic.
Stop.
Never know. Think, yeah.
Oh, no. Passon tweets this out. There have been discussions between the Blue Jays and players about the team paying off apartment leases, putting them up at the Rogers Center. That's the hotel there.
Yeah.
All of it is moot. Canada federal officials said they ought to pay their damn rent.
Yeah, Canada better. Yeah, they better pay
These guys
their
all
rent.
have apartment leases. Canada really hosed this one up.
Watch Canada be the reason why Major League Baseball doesn't happen this year.
If I was Major League Baseball, I'd just ban Canada. I definitely wouldn't let the Rays go up there to Montreal now. I'd say 2 can play at this game.
Well, thank you,
Canada.
Albert, for giving us
Your
respect.
attention,
Zach
please.
Britton
Now pitching for the
now
Royals.
pitching for the Royals. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And the red.
Yes, they are, Binkley. Yes, they are.
Britton. Leading off with the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch on to Vasquez is in there for a strike. I really wish we could have made that 10-0 for Frenchie Cordero this year for the.
I do too.
Inside, ball one.
I wish we could have kicked the Blue Jays out of Toronto in this game. You see the game doing that? We're sorry, but the Blue Jays have been evicted from Canada.
They've been evicted from Canada. That's
Seriously, that's hosing them, man. They got to pay their rent.
yeah.
They got to pay their apartment.
That's not right.
They're making a move.
They don't even know where they're going yet. They said Passon said Toronto might just be the area.
I mean, you can't blame the Blue Jays organizations. It's the Canadian government. I'd be pissed, man. Had to move to Topeka.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, Wichita. Yeah, they got the
It's
Marlins.
the Wingnuts, the Wind Surge.
Wind
So
Surge.
it's the new AAA team of the Marlins, Wichita Wind Surge. Thanks a lot, Outlaw. Appreciate that. Respect the Red Sox, too. in that vaunted history. Just not tonight. And I will say this about the Royals. When the Giants won the World Series in 14, Kansas City opened up their Diamond Club for them. They let them celebrate. They turned the fountains orange for them. And when the Royals won in New York, they booted them off the field and turned the lights out.
2-1.
That's how things work.
I guess that's how.
Between New York and Kansas City.
Except playing Sale twice. Yeah, that's
Chris Sale is.
Yeah.
He's the new. He's the virtual version of Madison
You
Bumgarner.
better be MVP of the series. Oh, nice. Room.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah, they ended up with the same record as the Royals, 91-71. Red Sox won the wild card game against the Angels. Then they beat Houston, thankfully, in the... Well, I don't know. Well, the Royals didn't beat Houston this year, so...
Count 1-0.
you get swept by him.
Yeah, well, we went to extras within a couple games. Altuve was cheating and killing it.
He's out.
I'm surprised McBroom didn't trade places with me.
Throw it back to him. You gotta go do it.
Quick toss.
You gotta toss back to him. Like, you're right there.
I ain't running. All right, here we go, guys.
Your attention, please.
Ryan Brazier, the new pitcher now. This pitcher change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples.
Ryan.
They are delicious.
They are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Royals down there 3 outs this season.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder.
Nice.
All right, rally time. Let's get the rallies going.
Dozier.
Royals virtual 2020 season has been going since March 26th. On the line here. Need 5 runs here. Just get the extras. That's all we hope for.
Yeah, it is all we hope for.
Well, because magic will happen then.
0-1's the count.
We like when magic happens.
Right, Dean?
I do.
Final chip on Dozier from Tyler.
Nice. How many have you got?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Why do you sound like that?
Why do you sound like you're like a grumpy man picking? How many you got?
Jeez. You guys are pulling chips out of the air.
Or somewhere else.
Have to put you in timeout before this half
No,
inning.
don't
You would
do
have been
that.
screwed. You'd have to go to your other account, Tyler. You probably got like 50 of them.
If you do
If
that,
I would have learned this earlier in the year, you guys probably would have.
yeah, you guys would have.
And Tyler, if you do have 50.
Hey, Dozier goes down. 2 outs here, Kramer. We got to get this job done here against Brazier.
Third baseman, number
Miguel Franco for 1. Hit by a pitch, walk, and a run.
Franco.
235 for Franco in this postseason. Oh, stay fair.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's close. He thought it was gone. I did too.
I thought it was gone.
Oh,
Someone chip on him?
No, nobody chipped on him.
Well, I thought that was gone. Wow.
That right there might just be a metaphor. This
Oh, Franco goes down the strikes. Thought he had a home run. So did we. So did his bat.
Up next for the Royals,
So did Brazier.
first baseman,
yeah, Brazier's already PO'd about it after the
He lost like 5 hairs in that beard.
We let Yasiel Puig's in a bat. No, it's Ryan McBroom, actually. My bad.
Bad as me. 2 away. It's up to McBroom here to keep this rally going. It's not a rally going, but start a rally. 7 RBI in this series, though. It's pretty good for McBroom.
Outside, that's the ball.
One, 2 count. Down to their final strike.
And that's it. And the Red Sox, whoa, Vasquez just took him out, man. Did you see that? Embry went Vasquez just destroyed him.
Can you imagine if Salvi did that?
I hate to laugh, but Vasquez just destroyed Embry. And the Royals will lose the ALCS to the Boston Red Sox. And the Red Sox will celebrate. American League champions, Boston Red Sox, winning. The visiting team won every game in this postseason, not like the World Series last year. Has Embry got up yet? Dude, Vasquez took him out.
Might have hurt his back.
Dude, he destroyed him. Oh, Xander Bogaerts, player of the game. Imagine that.
Go figure.
Well, Kramer, what a ride. What a ride. That's all I can say.
I'm not going to lie. This was fun. This was fun.
Now we got to simulate the World Series so the Sox fans can find out if they won.
Four hits for the Royals on one run. Well, this stinks. This stinks. That's how baseball works. That's how baseball works. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how some might say. We'll just bench him. The season's over with.
Who was it?
It was Jorge Lopez. All right, so let's just do this. We'll simulate to probably this on the 30th. It's when it should be over. The Red Sox have defeated the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series.
There you go. Red Sox fans. The wild card wins it. How about that? 4-1 over the Dodgers. Man, the Dodgers just keep going to World Series and losing.
Yeah, that's normal.
Poor guys.
That's normal.
They got cheated out of one.
They got cheated out of one. They keep going. They keep losing.
Yeah, congratulations, Outlaw and Sox fan.
To all the Boston Red Sox fans out there, congratulations.
We'll be good sports about this.
Make sure you guys still subscribe to us. Keep a lookout on our YouTube channel because coming in September, which is only a few months away, we might do a spring, not spring training. What are those?
We're gonna do some football.
A preseason games. We might do some of those. We'll do some preseason. Yeah. Stay tuned for some Chiefs simulation football with myself and Jay Binkley.
And check out the Kramer Samson Network so you can catch him with NASCAR.
Yep, make sure
I'm his crew chief, but he didn't listen to me.
Do you think I listen to you now? Do you think I listen to him in the
I'm just trying to help him with the groove.
Oh, Bink, this was a fun ride.
This is fun. Started at March 26th. Royals get that opening day win over the White Sox.
Thank you to KC Wine Company and also Miller Lite for this.
Huge thanks to Miller Lite and our friends at kcwineco.com. Make sure you try their product. I know some of you haven't. It's been great that you tried it out. And, of course, I will be diving into that Miller Lite now.
For everybody that has came with us or been watching with us through this ride, thank you. Thank you for everybody during all this, all the ups and downs of baseball. It's how baseball works. It's been fun. It's been
and
fun
our personal ups and downs, which has been mostly downs.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
Kramer and I tried.
Wasn't going to go all the way that way, Bink, but
we tried. We thought we became good. We're award-winning broadcasters.
Yeah, we are
actually.
award-winning broadcasters.
We won the Virtual Broadcasters Award. Pretty good, pretty high honor.
And also to keep things
and
going.
we gave it to ourselves because we were the only ones doing it.
Let's make it straight. Bink did order those damn steaks, and I did decline them to make everything still.
True.
If you guys think that was fake,
it's true.
It completely wasn't.
Kramer did that to me. No tattoos for us now.
No tattoos for us.
Gosh, imagine if we had made it Red Sox. We had to put Red Sox virtual champions 2020.
No, there's no way. No, I didn't like that. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah, seriously, go over.
Seriously, the comments you guys made this year, you made this thing fun. You made it worthwhile. Hopefully, during quarantine, we gave you something to do when there was no sports. But real sports is back.
It is. Well,
Kansas City Royals are back, and we should be excited. I'm very excited about opening day in baseball, and we got NFL training camp starting, and we got the Blue Jays kicked out of Canada, and
we got the Blue Jays kicked out of Canada.
Murder Hornets, Meth Gators.
Hey, Dirty Sean got a mani pedi.
Dirty Sean is clean Sean evicted Blue Jays. Sahara and dust storms.
Dirty Sean, congratulations on winning the chips. You don't win anything, but congratulations.
Yeah, the time that you guys went to backstop, we really appreciated that.
Yeah,
you guys
that
all showed up.
That was
and the
cool.
ones that are there today.
That are currently. So, yeah, no problem, DJ. No problem, Outlaw. Thank you.
We tried to just bring you baseball during the quarantine. Our only goal was, let's see what we could do. And the Royals made the postseason, and we had fun with the ALDS, and we planned on playing the World Series out for you guys.
Hey, Rob.
And,
this is Jennifer. Thanks for everything. I guess no problem.
Oh, I never put the 2 and 2 together.
Well, Dirty Sean's phone died during the pedicure. Dirty Sean, thank you for everything that you've done.
Dirty
nice
Sean.
meeting you.
You and your wife, fantastic people. We enjoyed meeting you. Thanks to Red Delicious Apples. Is the check in the mail?
All right. No, Binks. Okay. I'm pretty sure they know. Like, Red Delicious Apples was not an ad at all this entire season.
We made it up.
That was a complete.
The Red Delicious Apples never really existed. We made it up because we hoped for one, but Miller Lite and Casey Winefield stepped up. But
think about how much time your ad could have been said if you would have just,
I think I said Red Delicious Apples 50 million times.
We said it a lot. There was a lot of pitching changes. Well, just think about it. Go to all the pitching changes, like how many appearances those players have had.
Especially when Francona was.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go back to all those. It was
Kramer never showered during this.
Oh, I showered, Bink. I shower.
You didn't get your hair during this.
I don't want you to think that.
I want to go back and look at your hair on opening day. And see
the camera look of it. I'm pretty sure I got a haircut. I'm pretty sure I did.
Are you sure you did? I don't think you did.
Hey, I haven't got a haircut all during this, I guess.
I mean, go back to the first one. See how fat I was because I have lost weight since that one.
No, you have lost weight. You've lost weight.
So you can see the transition. They all stay on the 610 YouTube channel. Be sure you listen to 610 Sports Radio for Royals Baseball. Thanks to the 500,000 reachers on Facebook this year. It's been fun.
It's been really
with
fun.
You guys as well. You guys have been very quiet, but... You've been watching.
As long as they watch, that's all that matters. I don't care if they talk.
I kind of preferred that a lot of this would have gone that way, too.
That's true. It's okay. We had fun while it lasted.
Yeah, Marine, Jennifer, Tyler, Tyrell.
Heck, the Royals finished second in
Curtis.
the AL.
Royals won the division.
Finished second in the AL.
And this young team with Singer and Lynch and these guys. And Kowar got a chance. He played on this team this year.
It's true. He did.
Kyle Isbell, the development of him.
It's gotten me more excited
Mahomes.
With all these young rookies.
Thanks to Brett Beach.
Yeah,
Thanks to Brett Beach for loaning Mahomes to us for a little bit.
As now Pat's full time. He's officially retired from Major League Baseball.
He did, but got a statue, retired, and things are right.
That's how it goes.
Thanks to Kramer's mom. Thanks to my dad.
Yeah, everybody. Seriously, everybody who's watched this, thank you.
All the people that watched it that we just finally heard from.
Yeah,
a second ago. Thanks you. There's a lot of people that didn't comment here, but we appreciate.
If you haven't commented yet, just go ahead and comment.
We appreciate. We brought this to you every night. Every night the Royals plays, we played. Hope is there. Computers say it is possible. It's true. You always have hope. That's one thing about sports. It brings hope for the next season. There's hope for the Royals in this 60-game stretch. No question about it. Mm-hmm. There's no hope for the Blue Jays, though.
Oh, also, I will.
They still know what the hell they're going to play in opening day.
Also, stay tuned on my.
Sorry, but that's fine.
Stay tuned on my channel because we're gonna at least probably once a week do like a live watch party. So
sure, during that stretch, Kramer and I will be chatting with you guys. So make sure you watch that. We're coming back. We're coming back to do this for the real Royals. Yeah. We'll put chips down and we'll do the whole deal.
Yeah, it's gonna be on my channel, the Kramer Sandstone Network. I'll put it in real quick.
Kramer Sandstone Network, and we'll do real chips with the Royals. In real home runs. This will be kind of fun, actually.
So you type that into the YouTubes, and then you'll find my channel. So there you go. We'll have real chips placed and everything like that. But Bink?
And we'll make fun of Vern.
Yeah, well, I mean, you will. I won't. I like Vern. Vern likes me, so
we should listen to his show, like his post-game, and everybody chat on that, and then I'll send it to him.
That'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
Well, Kramer, you know what we do here. There's been a full book that's full on both sides.
Well, almost full sides.
One last time. 1, 2, 3, flip. Mine lasted longer. Anyway, guys.
That's the first time that's ever been said.
For Kramer Sandstone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good afternoon, Kansas City.